Growing up can be rough. It isn't always easy to make friends. Sometimes I feel alone. But then I met Barnaby and learned the truth about all cats on Earth, that they need my help. But the bullies are trying to stop our fun. Together with the Starlight Cats, I can collect all the jewels, so the Great Merlion will rise again.
Crikey! Evil alien rats called the Berrican live to devour all life forms. In this action-adventure graphic novel, Rebecca is swept up with the Starlight Cats into an intergalactic conflict. Together, they have to find the power to stop the Berricans, who are determined to conquer Earth. Only Rebecca and this elite team of cosmic-powered felines can summon the magic needed to end this universal infestation. This is Starlight Cats Book 1, Merlion Rising. Back this project today on Back Me Bro. Oi! That really stings.
World is a ghetto, full of magazines, full clips and heavy metal when the smoke settles. I'm just looking for a big yellow in 6-inch stilettos, Dr. Dre. Hello. Percolating, keep 'em waiting while you sitting there hating. Your bitch is hyperventilating, hoping that we penetrating. You get snating, cause I never been to Satan. For hardcore administrating, gangbang affiliating. MC Renner had you wildin' off a zone in a whole half a gallon. Hit the dialing, 911 emergency. And you can tell him, it's my son, he's hurting me. And he's a felon, on parole for robbery. Ain't no copping a plea, ain't no stopping a G. I'm in the 6, you got to hop in the 3. Company monopoly, you handle shit sloppily. I drop a key properly. They call me the Don Dada, pop a collar, drop a dollar. If you hear me, you can holler, even Rockwaller. Follow the Impala, wanna talk about this concrete nigga? I'm a scholar, the incredible, heterosexual, credible, beggar hoe, let it go. Dick ain't edible, nigga ain't federal. I plan shit while you handpick motherfuckers giving up transcript. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Villain blows up your spot. Take your notebook, your bitch, and your clock. This motherfucker thought the coochie had a padlock. You slapped her ass, that's alarming, cause she want my worm like Carmen. We chin check niggas, them thin check niggas. Run trains, don't go diggers, beware these faux niggas. Scaring motherfuckers like Stephen King flicks. Making niggas glitter room like a dyke fleeing dick. Make it second to none shit, nigga like quick. So when I bomb first, nigga, who you rolling with? Fuck that ice on your wrist, fuck your fine ass bitch, cause you can lose it in a tussle. Nigga, watch me hustle. Watch niggas kiss my ass without flexing a muscle. Bitches all in the back, they knees waiting to buckle. Same time, same channel, don't change the dial. Niggas for life, fucking your wife, these niggas fine. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hello. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but frontin' for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. Hugs from the honeys, pound from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Sure do, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roaming strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', ho hoppin', ain't no stopping. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gat? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, you're supposed to. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Off the Henny and skunk? On some brand Nubian shit, feet down warm. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get. I started this gangsta shit, and this the motherfucking things I get.
Everybody, hello, it's me, Ethan, down here in the corner. See, I'm right here. Hello, everybody, right down here in the corner. And this is like kind of like a COMICSGATE live show called COMICSGATE SHILLER. Because it's a Shiller. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry that it was delayed, but like, I swear to God, I needed sleep. I needed sleep. I really did. I was getting like 1 hour being woken up, a couple hours being woken up. And then like I realized that I had to launch this thing at noon, but Andrea needed me for a bunch of errands. So I ran those errands, came back and was like, maybe around 5 would be better. 5 o'clock came and went. I was passed out and I just kind of went, you know what? And then I was like, hold on a second, 7:30 maybe. And I was like, so I'm just going to sit there and live stream during the premiere of Lanterns. I was like, I don't think so. I mean, still like, you know, even though I am absolutely 100% loyal to this audience, my YouTube channel, I'm going to see Lanterns. I'm going to see the premiere of Lanterns. I've been waiting for that for a long time. And Andrea even asked me, she's like, you know, come up here and sit in the bed with me and watch Lanterns. She watched Superman for the first time and loved it. She watched the James Gunn Superman, which aired on HBO just before Lanterns, and she absolutely loved that. It was great. So, she was anxious to see like if there would be some kind of reference to anything that we did, in the Lanterns TV show. And as it turns out, like, by the way, we both love the show. It's great. The Lantern Show is great. It's great. It's getting good reviews. It is sophisticated. It is dark. It made me feel some type of way, at the end of it. There, I don't know if I'm going to spoil it or anything like. Maybe I will. I don't know. You guys might not have seen it yet. But it was really, really, really good. It was a murder mystery for adults. The spookiness of aliens, hiding, studying humanity, studying, for colonization purposes, knowing basic facts about the humans, even knowing some trivia, but being able to call them out on a couple of things, a little bit like Men in Black, where it's like they look like us, but William, I think his name's William Macon, letting Jon Stewart fuck his wife, and yet he's some kind of like militia guy. He actually uses the word wackadoo, which I mean, if you guys have been here for a while, like early on in this channel, you'll remember the word wackadoo, which was introduced to me and I used to describe SJWs ago. These wackadoos it's an Andrea word. And I haven't really heard wackadoo too many other places, or I hadn't heard it before I started dating Andrea. And wackadoo this, wackadoo that. These guys are living in Nebraska. The guys who are using a word like wackadoo, if anything, it's a Jersey kind of an East Coast, maybe Italian kind of word. So Andrea goes, "That's my word," and I said, "I'll bet you anything. I will bet you anything." Tom King wrote wackadoo in there, and he heard me calling him a wackadoo, and he probably, put that in the. He probably liked it. It's a good word, wackadoo. So yeah, I don't know if it's like a subtle shout out, but like this stuff gets heard, it gets in your head, and then you just sort of repeat it. And I'll bet you anything, Tom King wrote that. I have called Tom King wackadoo a couple of times, so that would be interesting if that made it in there. But I'm not saying it definitely did, but Andrea was like, "Whoa, that's my word." So it's almost like if Atrocitus didn't show up, but wackadoo did, which is to me even better. Wonderful to see you guys. I am so happy to be with you. Anyway, I was able to get a live stream in. I got rest. I'm so glad I slept through Superman while Andrea watched it next to me. And she got excited for Lanterns. She was really like psyched about it. And then I woke up and watched Lanterns with my eyes like this. Like, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. Really, 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 really good. I'm interested in it. In fact, I thought that they were going to, because, I hit pause on the screen to rewind it and look closely at the image at the end, I want to take another look at what happens at the end there. And on the screen, it popped up like another Lanterns, like it ends at 10, but over here is another hour. And I went, are they doing like the thing where they do the double premiere? I said, I might be even later to do this, promo stream, but they're just repeating it. They're just repeating the first episode. We have to wait another week. Let me see. Fact that you slept on it, it can't be that good, says Gahul Esheb. Slept on it. What do you mean? I didn't sleep on it. I was wide awake for Lanterns. I was very excited about it. It was great. What happened, says Scribe Comics? What happened with the Lanterns? You should watch it. I don't really want to tell you. Of course, like people who said, you'll get this out of the way. They're going to kill Hal Jordan in this. Yes. They fast forward like 9 years into the future. And yeah, that is the case. And then we're going to probably go backwards and work our way into those 9 years and discuss what exactly happened, which led to this, dark outcome for Green Lantern. Should be really good, guys. I hope you with Shane's stream. I don't know what did happen with Shane's stream. I did see that Shane was streaming, and I was excited about that. I was going to say, this is John's project here that we're promoting. John Malin decided to do a For the Fans Fest pinup book, and I'm in it. I'm doing a piece for it. Here it is. This launched on Back Me Bro today, and look at this. pretty good. Just picked up a little bit more funding. This is just all of COMICSGATE. If you want to know what this is COMICSGATE getting together all of the big artists here. Let me read the artist names and see if we get any bigger than this. John Malin, Shane Davis, Ethan Van Sciver, Andy Smith, Billy Tucci, Graham Nolan, R.T. Bear, Dan Lawless, Vasilis Lola, Shantan Jetty, Peter Gilmore, Joe Sontag, Chris Graves, E.J. Morges, and Anthony Gonzalez-Clark. That's a list of the kings right there. For the Fans Fest 2026 classic cover. Yeah, John did this cover, and I was like, whoa, what the hell? But inside, you'll find 24 pages of incredible vacation-themed pinup art, drawn by a murderer's row of top-tier talent, showcasing their characters, enjoying some well-earned R&R, along with a heartfelt introduction by the legendary Mike Barron. You may never get another chance like this again, so act now. Get in there. Order your copy of the book. There's going to be a For the Fans holochrome foil cover. How many different covers are there? Let me look. Let me scroll down. So you got the classic cover here, and then down here you've got the holochrome foil. And believe it or not, they're both the same price. What do I think I would want the holochrome foil cover. They're like 21 backers of this and 19 backers of just the classic cover. Why would I want the classic cover when I could get a holochrome? Do you guys believe in the holochrome? You know, how many people were murdered during the holochrome? Does anybody want to stage a guess there? An interesting question. Go get the holochrome cover, I would say. Yeah, it's interesting. Can we still call Liam an abusive homo tonight? Yeah, we're doing this is going to be a shill stream. We will be looking at some. I got the Eric July videos from the other night. We got Matt Rumor in the back. I didn't see him there. Hey, Matt Rumor, how are you?
I'm good. No, it's fine. I just hopped in. So I was getting my dogs out and everything settled back down.
This is your project, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your thing. And that's great because, this is another way to raise a little bit of money and awareness. We want to raise awareness. We're not raising awareness for AIDS research. We're not raising awareness about Somali children or anything like that. We're not doing that. I would like to. I picture myself as kind of a Sir Bob Geldof type, bringing awareness to Africa, and making it funny. I want to make it funny. Let's turn Africa into Lafrica. You know what I mean? Let's make it we can laugh at Africa, can't we? Is there anything that's funny about Africa? Maybe not. I don't know. All right. So is EJ still angry at Shane? No, EJ is not angry at Shane. Amoral Fat says, could you introduce Matt, please? Ladies and gentlemen, hold on a second. It's time to introduce Matt Rumor here. Let's give Matt Rumor an introduction. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Rumor. Matt Rumor, introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up, COMICSGATE? Matt Rumor. I'm the guy who's running For the Fans Fest, third generation show promoter, big comic book fan. Worked in entertainment, worked adjacent to comics for years. And yeah, man, nice to meet you all if you haven't seen me on all the other streams.
Okay, so let's talk about For the Fans Fest and what your ideas for the Fans Fest are.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your relationship to COMICSGATE. How did you find out about COMICSGATE?
How did I find out about COMICSGATE? Man, probably at the beginning with your boy Zach when he was just doing like all those walking streams around like Chelsea's Pier and stuff where he'd be in the city. he'd just be holding a book out in front of him.
Yeah.
And I've collected comics and wanted to be in comics my whole life. I ended up in film, but yeah, man.
You ended up in film?
Yeah, I did stuff for like Pixar and DreamWorks, crap like that.
What did you do?
What I like to call a terrible job. I would so my mom, her best friend from childhood, Stacey Osias, ended up marrying Mitch Budden, who used to be the head of DreamWorks. And at the time when I got out of college, I had just started doing hard surface modeling, computer animation for Pixar. And he was like, wow, you're really good at explaining this, and he's like, I had I'd go to Comic-Con, so I'd have like little lists of stuff I had. And he's like, how'd you like to come work for us? And I thought I was getting a dream job. And the job I actually had was to be that guy who'd go into meetings, into writers' rooms when they're working on stuff, and kind of like write in what the producers and the company wanted into the stuff and argue against creatives.
All right, let me ask you what's peculiar about this photo that you're looking at here. Do you know? I mean, take a long look at it. Take a nice steamy gawk at this photograph and tell me what is unusual about it. There's something that's a little weird about it. You might get it if you're somebody who watches Trashcast a lot. You might get it. You might not.
This is beard trimmed?
No, that is not.
No, correct. I can't tell. Hold on. I got a small screen here.
Way more egregious than that. Way more egregious than that. Look at that. Look at that picture. Who knows in the chat? Who's got it? Yeah, he's black. So his job. That is correct. That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is he is black. Yay! Holy shit. No, that's not the answer. The answer is that Eric July, we've convinced him to start using straws. Because ordinarily when he drinks, he does this. And he's able to drink from a bottle and keep it at a 90-degree angle from his face. And that's not something that I can do. Anatomically, like my nose gets in the way. Low Fat Water says, that's not nice. No, it is nice. It's really nice. Woden Shot says, lol. Now, we did convince him to start drinking from a straw so that he wouldn't just do this and hold like a bottle. Like he sticks his lip out like the bottom of a cash register drawer and then just dumps. So he's not doing that anymore. We got him doing this instead, like drinking from a straw like a woman. And then somebody called him a woman. And then he did this. He's like, man, fuck it. And then he went right back to, see what I'm saying there? There's some storytelling. So he was like, maybe I'll use a straw. And then he went, I don't know about using no straw. And then he went, fuck it. And then right back to this again. All right. So that's where we're at right now. Just letting everybody know. We're trying to make some changes. We're trying to make a difference around here, but it ain't working. Hey, Vasilis Lolos, why don't you come in here and join me? I know it's like 4 a.m. in Greece. Well, it'd be nice to talk to my friend Vasilis. I don't get to talk to him so much anymore ever since John Malin killed COMICSGATE Kings. Hold on. How is drinking from a straw like a woman, says Archibald? I don't know. My dad always tells me it is. My dad goes, what do you have a straw for? Why you drink from the cup like this? Now, this, by the way, we got a little, in case you want to know, a little Red Bull here. Okay. A little Red Bull action. We're going to be up late tonight. And then we got a little Belvedere vodka here. Belvedere vodka. I haven't had a drink of it yet. I'm letting it kind of rock in my cup here with a couple of big cubes of ice. And my dad would just say, yeah, drink straight from the cup, like a man.
Yeah, I got some Don Julio Reposado, 1942. And I've blended it with some orange bitters. And a little SoCo and lime, some ice.
Where are the rest of the guys? What happened to the live stream? It ended? They just killed their own live stream with you on it?
Yeah, well, when you started, they were like, oh, get over there. And then they were going to talk about Epic Universe for a little bit in the back room. And then
Epic Universe?
Yeah, Sean finally got a chance to go. In Universal.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so Epic Universe, not to be confused with Epic Verse, which would be something the Zeros thought. The Zeros heard Ripoverse for like, they said, oh, this guy's making comics, Ripoverse. We're going to make movies. We're going to make films. We're going to make feature films that are going to burn Hollywood to the ground. Did you see them do this?
I remember that dumb commercial.
Did they come to you for any help or anything? I mean, you're somebody who... you did do some work for Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, I still do special effects work. I run the largest haunt in Jersey. I mean, we film like commercials every year when we have music videos and bands come in. We've had, what's that TV show? Practical Jokers. I filmed stuff for them with it. But no, I don't talk to any of them.
Oh, you don't talk to anybody from Epic Verse?
No,
they're dead. I mean, their whole thing is dead. I just typed Epic Verse into YouTube and it said you meant Epic Universe, right? Because you surely didn't mean Epic Verse. And then also, like, it came up like, did you mean Epic Universe? Epic Verse Studios, some Bollywood movies there as well. So it's like, what exactly do you want? You don't mean those guys, do you? And I'm like, no, I mean those guys. But they're not going to show me that. Folks, tonight is the night we make love under the strobe light with Back Me Bro for the Fans Fest pinup book. For the Fans pinup book. This is what we're asking you to check out. I'm sure that my mods are putting this in the. Are my mods putting the link in the chat or no? They're not. Hold on. What is this? What? Okay, give me all hail holiday Skyver in the chat, bastards. Where? My dad's in the chat? Holidays in the chat? What's he doing? My dad, if my dad's in the chat, he probably came in here because he's like, hey, look, it's not Trash Cast, so he's not gonna be talking about that black guy again. And then he comes in here and boom, it's about a black guy. Saying Guard for $5 says, on his animation video today, I asked why the angry black man has a cross above his no square. He didn't answer. I'm so confused. We'll be looking at some of that. Saying Guard, I'll help you if I can. Okay, I'll do what I can to help you there. But I don't know for real. Here's Shane's pinball machine says, suck it, Ethan. This is Mortal V. This is just Mortal V. And by the way, like what is that? Like, I get that that's supposed to be a penis, but what's the ampersand? Is that one shriveled up testicle? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
no balls.
Testicle cancer. Yeah, got it removed.
Yeah. They wanted to talk to me about poetry, says Jabba the Cuck. All right, so there we go. We're going on with For the Fans Fest. We want you to back that. We want you to support that. On the other hand, you know, I put up some stuff on eBay and it all sold out while I was watching Lanterns. Had some eBay stuff, and I was like, oh, well, you know, when I promote this, when I'm promoting For the Fans Fest zine.
Oh my God, my
pinup book.
Go ahead.
I'll promote my eBay stuff, but it all sold out. It all sold out, Matt.
I mean, that's a good problem to have, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to do something else instead. Okay. Where are Shane and John? They're not coming in here, are they? They think they're off the hook? They're done? They're finished promoting?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to mute myself and get my dog out of here.
Matt, it's okay. It's okay. I got it from here. You have a good night. I'll take care of this for you, pal. You have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I don't want to be one of those guys who takes advantage of
your kindness. It's nothing like that at all. Don't you worry about it. I'm all good. You have a good night. Take care of your puppy dogs, and I'll talk to you again soon. All right? Have a good one. Adios. Okay, let's go, guys. Yeah, For the Fans pinup book. All right, hold on. So everybody back that. Before we get to anything else, let's go ahead and do the Liam Gray video that he launched today. He sent this my way. I feel like it's aimed at me, even though I don't know what he's saying. But I mean, I look at these titles, and I'm just like, well, I gotta click on that. Like, I can't do any. Hold on a second. Why did you do that to Matt, Uncle E? Because I'm not here to listen to dogs or manage any other noise or anything like that. I'm here to do my show. That's why. And I'll sell the comics and all that stuff. We don't need guests. Shane and John are good. Vasilis can come in here. All right, so here we go. I was right. It's pointless, and that sucks. What an incredible title. Let's hear this.
So I popped over to Chris's channel, and it's called like Summertime Sadness or some such like that.
This would be Chris.
And I was watching that for all of like 3 or 4 minutes.
Get away from me.
And basically it was just a rag on me fest, and then like running with like the narrative that all the like Dark Gift and retards are done. He's a kid.
Dark Gift and retards. Here it is. I got it.
Funny because the king is the guy that, you know, they're like, oh, Liam, you got to make peace with everyone. You got to make peace with everyone. I go to do it, and it's a headache. And it's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to associate with anyone. Yeah. And I did it anyway. And now I'm being roasted on that. So it's like completely pointless. All of this is pointless. He's like me having to shake hand my artists is like my fault. But it's like, I'm not going on their timeline and accusing them of stuff or causing grief or any of that. And so, yeah, there's just no point to it at this point. Like, there really is just, there's just no point. It's like, I've got to change my behavior, but my behavior is apparently a bunch of accusation and bullshit. And it's like, oh, Liam, you just got to take accountability. You got mad at your wife.
Why does he always do this?
And I said so. And I said, I'm sorry. But I also said, that when I said get out of my face, it's to a dog. It is to my dog, which is why in the clip I say, hold on a minute. And then I'm angry that I have a dog on top of me. But I shouldn't have to explain that. Hey, Renaissance. I shouldn't have to explain it or go over it. Instead, everyone's like, just admit more fault. Admit more fault so we can attack over that. Ignore your apologies. Ignore your wife's statement. Ignore all of this. And it's like, yeah, I've had enough. You know what I mean? Like, completely had enough. And it's like, you know, they want to sort of put all of this onto me. Yeah. But I don't do this to other people. And the fact of the matter is, like, the timeline in parentheses that people are going with is bullshit and has always been bullshit. They just spin and fuck around and twist things and present half-truths and things out of context and here and there and depict me in the worst possible light all the time. Like, he was going on about how Liam said he's on Epstein Island and all of that. And I'm like, you just got done, Chris, you just got done telling me that you make edgy jokes and it's just edgy jokes. Well, I got accused of being on Epstein Island. I got accused. They went through the documents and found Liam and then went around and told everyone I was on Epstein Island, the very people that you're using as a source.
Epstein
Island. So I said, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, sure, I was on Epstein Island. So what? So what? Started talking about like this, like what, I can't even remember what it was. But like, again, you like looked at the name of a video. This is what I'm talking about. And Chris Beckloff doesn't even understand. And he just fell victim to it. He looked at the name of a fucking video and then just said, well, yeah, why would you do that, Liam? All right, and starts ragging all over me over it. And it's like, well, dude, you just looked at the name of the video and snapped a judgment. You ignored the fact that these other people were the ones that had gone out and made these claims about me, and I just, instead of denying it or, you know, like, I just made a joke out of it.
You almost had it all.
And now it's the end of the fucking universe again. You know, he said, oh, Liam, you said you want pedophiles executed. I do want convicted pedophiles executed. That's my political stance.
This is the best. I like this.
But I don't know. It's just pointless. You know what I mean? It's like it is just utterly
this Liam bloke
is, I guess, my point.
Odinson.
Jibba goes, oh, stop playing the victim every day. You act like Ethan or the Kings are CG. It's the backers. It's the customers. It's always been. This has nothing to do with the backers or the customers or Ethan. Does it? Or maybe it does.
Doesn't have anything to do with me.
But what I'm saying, Jibba, my friend, is there's no point in me trying to sort of present what's actually going on or make good with people, because I'm always going to be the one that's blamed.
Amazing.
They're not going to hear reason. They're not going to hear anything. They're going to say, apologize, and I'll say, I have. And there's nothing more infuriating. Like, oh, you're a victim every day? Imagine what it would have been like.
Oh, you got my full attention, Liam.
Turned on my friend's stream and they were talking about, I don't know, anything else besides me. And then on top of that, now he's sitting there misrepresenting things because he's been running around listening to fucking dirtworm retards. Who've spent their entire fucking lives for the last like 6 to 7 years trying to ruin me and cancel me and fuck with me. And that's the reason that half the backers believe that I'm a piece of shit anyway. Ignore the like people that have legitimate concerns with me. Yeah. Look at how often people just go, oh wow,
what Liam are those legitimate
abuses
concerns?
His wife. And the other thing that he said was, he's like, you didn't fire her because she was late. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I stuck with her while she was late. I stuck with her for like 2 years. I have a fucking long.
Liam just wants to correct a few things. I like this video because it's only like 15 minutes long and it's focused. I mean, this is like the best of Liam Gray. Like Liam Gray has gone back. It's not the best of. It's more like Liam is going back and correcting the record about a couple of things. Epic Naptime says the McDonald's hiring manager waits for Ito. Vito, do you want some McDonald's? Let me see. Try looking at yourself saying this in the mirror and look at how you sound. That's very similar to what Andrea says. Andrea says, okay, say say that out loud. You know what I mean? Like stop for a second, listen to yourself. Say that out loud. Does that sound right to you? Does that seem normal? Do you seem sane? And once she does that, it's a wonderful shaming moment. All right, we sold out of prints, but like these we still have. We have 7 sets. Look at this. 7 sets. There's 5 prints here. Batman. I'm going to see if I can get a Green Lantern thing up there today. I want to brag about the fact that I worked on Green Lantern. Most of you guys don't know or don't care, but I did. I did work on Green Lantern. They're putting out a nice little miniature book of my accomplishments on Green Lantern. It's very miniature because it is my accomplishments. I hope you guys will pick that up. I'll probably buy a bunch of them and sell them autographed right here on my eBay or my Back Me Bro page, which I hope you guys will visit. I'm going to put a couple of things on 50% off. Also, try to show Back Me Bro in every respect. Shane Davis's Starlight Cats is live right now, and it's doing very well. I think it's up to 23,000. Then we got the For the Fans Fest book, and then we've got my thing that's going on. And then don't forget, like on top of that, next week I'm going to be going, hey, can I have $25? I want you guys to remember that. Next week, $25. Put it aside for maybe more than that. Put aside 50. Put aside 100. Next week is Helephant, the Cyberfrog Salamandroid Helephant cover on Back Me Bro, but also, maybe more importantly, Cyberfrog #1, which you guys have been watching me draw. Today, early this morning, you guys watched me draw a page of the sequence where Cyberfrog first meets Scorpinra, a.k.a. Scorpion. Everybody's been waiting to see that go down. You're going to see that happen in Cyberfrog #1. So get ready for that. So say put $25 aside, maybe another $25 for next Sunday. And, I hope you guys will be there to support that. You're not going to want to miss that. And by the way, the book's going to be done. Elephant is already done. Cyberfrog #1 is very close to being finished. It will be finished. So don't worry. We'll get these books out. We'll get back on track again. This is a limited print bundle. 5 prints for $50. There are only 7 sets of these left. Print bundle. Let me put that up there real quick. Boom. Half off. Okay. There's the link to that. Ethan, we're not Fort Knox. Money comes when it comes, says Marilyn 2005. Yeah, but I want to schedule my campaigns and my request for money to coincide with your Brinks truck deliveries. Is there any way that you guys could give me a heads up about that? 725 watching earlier. 125 watching Eric earlier. And by the way, there's no excuse for that. Let me just say this. You can say, yeah, but Eric is doing shill streams, and that's why people aren't watching his show. What the fuck is this? This is a shill stream. It's called COMICSGATE Schiller. I mean, if anything, you should be expecting wonderful entertainment. Me talking about comics, me talking about art, me talking about lanterns, but also me selling things. So 725 people want to hear me do this. Only 125 people want to listen to Eric. What does that tell you, Eric? So shut up.
I can't even keep track. And then when she came out and said that I was abusive, I said, all right, you're fired. I'm not going to have someone come onto a public forum and accuse me of abuse. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Rainbow the Brute.
No employee is going to do that. If
8 pages to
unless
go,
I'm convicted in a court of law or I'm standing there with blood on my hands, I'm not going to have,
I like Lantern, says Pete. I'm so glad to hear that.
I'm just not going to do that.
I think I can say I loved it. I got to sleep on
family
it a little bit.
Well, that's about
I liked it.
I'm going to go over to CG fucking suburbs, I guess, over here.
How is Grim is not getting distracted by side projects. He's getting distracted by side dishes. I am working. I'm not getting distracted by anything. You guys see what I'm doing all the time. I am laser focused. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build out All Caps Comics. There are people who are saying some stupid shit. And I'm trying to shut those people up with art. Okay. That's what I do. I say, why don't you take this art that I'm creating and shove it up your fucking, and enjoy it. And just enjoy it. Those are my haters. I'm saying that too. Take my art and shove it up your enjoy hole. And just enjoy what I'm doing. I'm not getting distracted though. I know what I'm doing. I got a purpose.
Hang out there with Chris and crew.
And Grum isn't doing anything like that.
Why did I say Chris and crew? Fucking hell. Distracted.
Hold on.
Hang out over there with Frog Tony and the guys. But yeah, it's just, this is just another example of like how utterly fucking pointless it is, because like I'm gonna forever be fucking misunderstood and misrepresented by people that have built a fucking narrative out of snips and clips and bits of truth to
clips and bits.
Tell you exactly what you want to hear, and what everyone wants to hear is I'm garbage. I'm a terrible human being.
Take this and shove it in your art hole.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Happy Lube, says Dennis.
I'm not talking
right
about Ethan. Why does everyone keep bringing up Ethan? Fuck me. It's just jokes. Yeah, married couples never argue. Yeah, I snap.
Why does everybody keep bringing up Ethan? Fuck me, he says. He said, Ethan, fuck me, just now. He always has that. He should not be using the F word, because he said, Vasilis, the reason why Liam shouldn't be using the F word is because he uses it in ways that kind of indicate, you know what I mean? Like there's a little bit of latent, like kind of, he said, people are fucking my wife. They're fucking my wife.
That was unfortunate. I got
that. He said that, and he just said, Ethan, fuck me just now. No thanks, Liam. No thank you.
No, thank
let me see. Diller can resist the coolness of COMICSGATE Schiller. Troy. Who's Diller, by the way? Diller. Vito says, Joe, let me go. I bring Vito in tonight. Vito can come in here. Vito is, I don't know if you know this, Vasilis, but Vito is desperately trying to, he's trying real hard to do Biggest Problem in the Universe. And he keeps bringing on fat people to co-host with him, but he needs a skinny person like me. That's his biggest mistake. Is he's like, well, I want to be the thin person on the screen, relatively speaking. So he brings in these other elephants.
Why? It's not like shopping for a bride. It's a comedy show, man.
It's a comedy show. Like you should just, you should do bring in like whoever is going to be. Don't worry about fatness. Don't worry about obesity. So look at this. Vito's time is over, says Tim. No more, no Vito. What is this? Vito just wants to suck on your asshole, Ethan. That's not a nice thing to say about Vito. Vito is funnier, not on the stream, says Marla. It's funnier in the audience, like wanting to get in. Matt Rumor got the boot, but we'll let Vito join in. Listen, Matt, I love Matt Rumor, but there are some guys who are meant to be behind the scenes. Like there's on-air talent, and there are people who are supposed to be running the show behind the scenes. You don't let the guy who's like, you don't let the producer. Now, Matt Rumor would be seen as a producer, right? He'd be a producer. He's putting on the show. It's his job to be like, okay, Vito would call us the talent. I think Vito calls himself the talent. We're the on-air talent. Matt Rumor would be the guy behind the scenes organizing things, and then ultimately he would make way more money than us. You know what I mean? He'd be like that type of guy. Why he wants to be on the air with us doing live streams is he doesn't belong on the air. He belongs behind the scenes organizing things. That's my opinion.
He belongs in the sea.
I've been doing this for a long. He belongs in the sea, not in the air. He belongs on the land, but he does not belong on the air. He doesn't. He's better, like, doing his thing. We appreciate him. He should be one of these guys that everybody's afraid of. You don't see him, you just hear about him.
Don't cross him.
Yeah, if you see people like this is the thing. Like if you see people, you go, I'm not afraid of them. I see them all the time. But when you don't see them, you just go, there's this guy named Matt Rumor in the background he's funding some of these COMICSGATE events. He's behind the scenes. Then it's like, I don't want to fuck with that guy. That guy's Stu K says did not like lanterns, starting with cuckery.
No.
Oh, you didn't like it because a black guy fucked that guy's white wife. I got it. I understand. But we'll see like what that's all about. We don't know what
it was a matter of principle. This is the reason why I do not like this.
Didn't like it because of miscegenation. Well, I completely get it. I completely understand. Bob Jester says Matt is 100% more entertaining than Vito. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see. I mean, I gave Vito the link. If he wants to come in, then maybe he can come in. I don't know. Vito is on-air talent. He let us all know that quite a few times.
Yeah.
He's on-air talent. All right. So anyway, we got that going on. Let's listen to what Liam is saying here. Liam's like, why do you think I'm talking about Ethan? I don't know. Oh, you know why? Look, somebody goes, somebody in the chat was like, who cares if Ethan doesn't like you? Fuck him or anyone else. But you say you're not CG anymore. Says Gibber too. Wait, who cares? If Ethan doesn't like you, fuck him or anyone else. But you say you're not CG anymore. I'm telling you this right now. Okay, this is an important thing that you got to realize. Hang on to your CG. Hang on to it. You know what I mean? You want to be CG. Now, if you want to be a victim like Liam, if you want to be a victim and be part of the CG, we're going to invent a side project called the NAACG, where you can be. It's the National Association for the Advancement of Comics Skaters, and we will sit there and do everything we can to sort of point out that you're a victim, and yet you persevered through it all. So the NAACG, yes. We should make T-shirts of that.
I'm down.
NAACG. And we'll send the first one to Liam. Liam, you are the NAACG.
20 seconds and tell the dog to get off my fucking face. Like I'm Satan. I'm Satan. How you doing, Annie? Oh yeah, famously married couples are always perfect experiences together. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Who cares? Ethan doesn't like you, fuck him or anyone else. But you say I'm not CG. I haven't been since April. They shunned me and kicked me out. It's been 4 months. You'll still find me on every single live stream.
Since April, I counted.
You'll still find me getting fucked around by these people.
Count the hours.
The only people that I can even sort of...
I like that Liam he talks about people. He's like, these people. He always says that they're like segments of the population.
Of the
and
populace.
He's getting fucked around by these people. And then these people are also working with and paying these people to fuck with him. So they're like groups of people.
It's like
and
a
they're
cartoon.
I love it.
It's like Bugs Bunny explaining everything. You see these people, and then you got these people, and when you got those people.
Jeff69 says he means the Jews. Does he mean the Jews? I didn't think Liam was anti-Semitic at all, but I don't know. What would I know about that? That's crazy.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out. Right.
Hang out and talk with is like Frog Tony and crew.
Frog Tony, yeah.
I don't even like the fact the show's called CG Suburbs because I don't want to sort of be near CG in any way. But, these are the only guys that have been fair and reasonable to me.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about like some of these shows that are run by, I think like Frog Tony is like insistent on maintaining. He's like, I'm not going to be shunned from COMICSGATE. So I'm going to have a show called the CG Suburbs. And if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Yeah. Liam, you should just know that, like, it's not CG is made up of people who have differing opinions. And so you've got like Frog Tony over there who hates me. You know what I mean? Hates my guts. Just why does he hate my guts? I barely did anything to him.
What did my guts ever do to Frog Tony?
Yeah, I didn't do anything to Frog. The only thing I did to Frog Tony was laugh at those DMs. But everybody did.
Everybody did, in all fairness.
Why is it that like the entire world is laughing and the only person like if I picture like some like 1962 kind of little bit of film strip footage to illustrate this a little bit where it's like there's a whole crowded auditorium full of people that are laughing. And there's at somebody who's on stage, but the person who's on stage fixates on one single face, and the camera just haywires into me, as if I'm the only person laughing in the room.
Yeah,
it's like an episode of The Twilight Zone, and it's like he was laughing at me, and it's like 500 people here laughing at you. What are you talking about?
You are the laughing man.
Oh yeah. The Laughing Man logo.
I don't know, man. Maybe we are in hell. Maybe we are in the Matrix. We're in something, that's for sure.
Tony Arsuda says, did you watch Lanterns? I sure did. I talked about it at the beginning. I think I really liked it. Now, here's the thing. Like, first of all, it made me feel things. When I was watching Superman in the movie theater, I came out of there feeling pleasantly numb. I went, I could see why John Malin really liked that.
It was numb the pain.
Yeah, I didn't really feel anything about it though. The Green Lantern show, maybe because I'm so close to it, like those characters like belong to me in a way in my heart. I'm sitting there watching Hal Jordan be a complete piece of shit, And then I'm watching what happens to him at the end, and I'm like, But at the same time, I'm like, well, yeah, like I want to know. So the Manhunters are the villains. Okay. So mysterious. I like them ripping off Men in Black and being like, these humans here, they're aliens, and they're preparing for some colonization. They talk about colonization, starting right at the point where Abin Sur crashed his ship, and gave Hal the ring, like right there in Nebraska. I guess it was Nebraska. For some reason, I thought the ship crashed in the desert of like Nevada or something like that. It was at least in Nebraska. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm in. I think
because you have a stake in this. This is also part of your legacy as a creator.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
if you want it or not. Like I was, pushing away my work for those Chemical Romance guys up until like recently. So like I held that mental grudge in my head of like avoiding and not having contact with it for 10 years.
And then they go back on
15
tour
years.
again, and Billy Tucci goes to see him, and it's like it brings it way too close. You're like,
So like I'm like, I accept it, and I'm also accepting the investment in my own art, and so should you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, you feel differently than I think other people do. I think tomorrow morning, like, I'll wake up and I'll have like more. My feelings right now are like wet cement. You know what I mean?
It has to dry out.
It has to dry. Like, I'm not sure yet. I think it's good.
Yeah, the sun will come. It will dry. You'll make your.
My opinion will be solid and concrete, and then like I'll be like, yeah, this is how I feel about it. Was it perfect? It wasn't perfect. There's a lot of people behaving like shitheads, which is like a Tom King kind of a thing. Like I think amateur writers find it really easy to write hate. You're writing people being rude to each other. You're writing people. It's easy to just be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot. Like, it's really easy to write characters talking to each other like that.
Talking at each other. Mostly.
At each other, being dismissive, being like, getting a one-upman kind of thing on. But I mean, you really, like, I'm thinking about the show and I'm going, was there a moment in the show where somebody wasn't being a shithead to somebody else? But he was talking to somebody out of genuine affection? Was there anything like that? Where was Carol Ferris? I mean, is she going to be in this? Is Carol going to be in this to be nice to Hal? It's like anything, because like every single character on the screen hates the other one. Like even people who don't know each other just assume they hate each other.
It's like millennial TV drama. It's kind of like how they do. It's a cheap way to do comedy on TV. It's like when people start yelling at each other and they start just like yelling and yelling equals funny, and you see a lot of that on YouTube too. But it's it's an easy way out. It's just annoying, and it takes me out of the story.
I want people to really, when you're writing, because that was me when I was a teenager, was just writing like Cyberfrog and Heather in the 90s books. Cyberfrog's really mean to her, and I like go back and read those 90s books, and I don't like it. Like I want Cyberfrog to be nice to Heather. Like every now and then he might call her like dumb bunny, but like for the most part he really loves her, and in a friendly way, and she loves him too. So they have to be nice to each other. The rest of the world can be assholes and stuff like that. But it's like you need to have some love being expressed somewhere. Let's try it with Vito, for example.
Did somebody say yelling equals funny? Whoa!
Internet. Let's go.
Internet humor. Wacky. Random. Come on. How's it going?
Let me see here. He shoved Heather away, but it turned out to just be Cyberfrog's dog. Well, that was Liam. I mean, this is I don't know if you guys shout out. By the way, we will be playing that awesome get that out of my face clip for yellow super chats. I didn't put that in there. But if you want to see, get that out of my face, a yellow super chat will unlock Liam saying, get that out of my face from here on out. I should have done that.
So
before.
I'm hearing they killed a strong male white character to pave the way for a diversity hire on HBO's Lanterns.
I like how Ethan was not like spoiling it completely.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no, it's good.
I mean,
Nothing happened. Nothing happened in the show.
Hold on.
I just heard a rumor. I didn't even watch the show yet.
Oh my god, you got to see
the first episode. So like the rest of the series will be flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah, like it starts out in it's very much like Cyberfrog. It starts out in 1996 and then it jumps ahead to like 2000. What does it jump ahead? It talks about 1996, Jon Stewart is a kid. And then in 2016, 20 years later, John is like, hanging out with Hal. And then it jumps ahead again to 2025 at the very end. So the period between 2016 and 2025 is going to be the show, which I guess we're stopping an invasion that might be coming. It really sounds a fucking awful lot like Cyberfrog, a little bit, just a little. I mean, they only moved it back
Hollywood's
2 years.
Taking all your shit. You know this.
I know that they just keep taking everything that I do. Hollywood is like, how can we fuck Ethan Van Sciver over?
Half the shows I watch, I go, that's Cyberfrog, that's Cyberfrog, it's like everywhere.
I know. I saw this thing called Battletoads. I was like, you fucking ballsy. You guys are pushing it now.
Have you really never played Battletoads?
Never did. Listen.
That's wild.
Never did and didn't even know about it when I created Cyberfrog. I guess Battletoads came out like a year or two before I created Cyberfrog.
And
there was a Battletoads comic, but it was only in the pages of Nintendo Power. And
the age gap. The age gap.
The plot of Battletoads is terrible. Because you're like, they're like cool frogs that like fight. It's like, no, they're kids with VR headsets who are in a virtual reality frog simulator. And you're like, oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
It should be frogs.
Never had VD, but I'll bet it just smells like Vito. So the VD stands for venereal disease. And this guy is saying, Salty Traveling Sea, thank you for $2. He was viciously insulting Vito for no reason. Vito didn't do anything wrong.
The itches part doesn't follow, but the smell I get.
Yeah. People would be trying to illustrate a smell associated with you.
You like can smell the olive oil and marinara sauce that leaks through my pores. It's bad.
Yeah, like a little bit of a garlicky kind of bleachy
Not
smell.
Not a little bit. It's a lot of garlic.
Yeah, that'd be associated with you.
You're describing ammonia, which is cat pee.
Epic Nat Time 79 says Vito's only the talent in a buffet. The talent in a buffet.
The talent in the.
I'm not kicking Vito. There are people who are saying kicking Vito. I'm not kicking Vito.
I haven't done anything yet.
It would be $500 in super chats to kick Vito. Seriously, Vito, that's how much I value you.
I believe in this audience can get it done, guys. Get the money moving.
Yeah,
you can do it.
Look at this, Ethan. You stole Cyberfrog Invasion from War of the Worlds, an invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Everybody invading, left and right.
All right, hold on a second. People are yelling at me in all caps now. I'll calm down. It's just stupid that the two things Ethan did right, bring Barry and Hal back, and now he sounds like Warner finally got a good hero show. Okay, fuck EVS's legacy for me too then.
Yeah.
This guy's on my side. He's saying fuck me, but like he's actually sticking up for me. He's like, you brought Hal back, so therefore anybody who does a story where they put him back in the ground again is basically like saying, fuck you, Ethan.
Yeah, I never looked at it.
You think he'll stay dead? I didn't watch it yet. Is it like he's definitely dead?
Well, no. You know what I mean?
It
could be a red
ripped
herring.
Off or something, right?
No, there spoilers. There's a lot of kind of echoing and repeating and kind of mirroring of what's going on here. Where Jon Stewart's walking down the street and suddenly he's wearing Hal's ring. Hal goes, meet me 3 miles up the road at a taco stand. Say the scene where he throws the car off the cliff. He goes, if you survive this, meet me 3 miles down the street. So John's walking down the street, doesn't really know how to work the ring, but it goes, and Hal appears in front of him, a younger version of Hal. And he's like, "Who are you? Am I dead?" And John's just kind of like, are you dead? Like, what are you talking about? What are you doing here? And he goes, "Oh, well, I am Hal's consciousness programmed into the ring to let him know, he's like, but like, if you're wearing the ring, that means I must be dead." And John's like, "No, you're at a taco stand up the road." And he goes, "Oh, well, if you see me, tell me that, like, this," and he gives him a code. And that code means aliens are at this one place. So the idea that this guy's like, "Am I dead?" This version of Hal, and that there's an illusion of Hal, and the ring can project and all this stuff. I mean, it could be a little bit of chicanery, but then again, like, why would it be? Because in 2000, Hal's been Green Lantern from 1986 to 2025. It's been a good run. You know what I mean? Like, that's you can go ahead and kill him after 14 plus 25 years. That's 39, almost 40 years of being a Green Lantern. It's time to, in human terms, it would be time to pass on that ring. So look at this, $500 ripoff.
How do Green Lanterns normally retire? Is there like a ceremony?
They die.
A bullet.
But I'm saying, like, can't you just go, "Man, I'm too old to be doing this shit," and give your ring to somebody?
I mean, you can do that. Yeah, like Hal used to throw his ring at the Guardians all the time and be like, "That's it, I quit." And I'm like,
That's true.
One of the things I told Jeff was, I said, as long as you and I are working on this book together, we will never repeat that scene that, like, so many of these faggots who work for DC did before. And I'm talking about old talent, classic artists, people that Gil Kane, it's like, oh, Steve Englehart, people that I respect, would sit there and depict Hal Jordan, the man who has conquered fear, throwing these girly temper tantrums and throwing his ring at the Guardians, going, "Fuck this, I quit." And
that's the ultimate liberal fantasy, is to quit your job.
Is to quit and tell the man to just go shove it. And it's like, here's the thing about Green Lantern. This is one of the conversations I used to have with Jeff. It's like, you and I would kill for that ring, right? And everybody reading the book wants the ring. So it's like, you read the book and you go, "Man, if I had that ring, that would be so great." Like, that's the fantasy of Green Lantern. So if you're the type of person who's reading this book and you see Hal throwing the ring back at the Guardians, you're like, "What an asshole. I don't like Hal. I would love to have that ring. What a prima donna. What a pampered, prissy pussy for doing that." I'll offer $2 to kick Vito. He's a comics graveyard, says Hamilton Burger. $2 is close, but we're looking for $500 to kick Vito. It's ridiculous. So because I that's how much I value you.
Do you feel the same way though when, like, Spider-Man, like, throws the costume away? He goes, my family, I can't be Spider-Man anymore. Is that more?
Different.
He's a kid though.
Different. Yeah, like Spider-Man is a burden. You know what I mean? It's being like,
and also everybody hates Spider-Man. Everybody loves Green Lantern. Spider-Man's always treated like shit.
No, because here's the thing. Like, even if you threw the costume away, you still have the powers. You know what I mean? You're just like, I'm not going to be, I refuse to put on the costume and be the hero anymore because it gets people in trouble. But I can still walk on walls, shithead. You know what I mean? I still have my spider strength. I can still move real fast.
Well, that's where
Hal's powers with the ring. So if he throws the ring away, he's giving up all his superpowers. It's not just his responsibility. It's like, okay, so you're giving up, you can't project anything. You can. It's stupid. Yeah, like, that's why it's annoying. I'm sorry, Vasilis. I talked over you, but I wanted to finish that point.
Yeah. No, never mind. I forgot where I was going at. Where's Liam? What's going on? Where are we doing?
Oh, yeah, we'll get back to Liam in a second here. I just wanted to tell people we're almost at $3,000 here for the Fans Fest, the pinup book, which John Malin created in order to generate some more funds. Yeah, she is there with her big titties out, and all these other COMICSGATE characters. Cyberfrog is on the cover. What I like about it is there's Cyberfrog with Heather way back. Look at Heather's titties. Damn, dude. Hold on a second. Let me open this in a new tab so we can just get Cyberfrog real big on the screen.
Are you going to be, who are the artists on this?
Everybody in COMICSGATE is.
So are you doing one?
Yeah, I am. Here's Heather, here's Cyberfrog. I was gonna do one, and I said, boy, what I want to do is I want to have like Adam Ra and 232, Cyberfrog, Salamandroid, all fighting some Cyberfrog villains. And I said, Shane, hey, John, can I use Adam Ra? He said, yeah, cool, whatever. And I said, Shane, can I use 232? And he said, yes, as long as you use it once for the pinup book and then never use it again, and it can't be a book. And I went, drained. Like, I was like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, there are all these like things attached to it, and I was just like, maybe I
can't sell prints. You can't make posters. And
I would want to make as much money off of the piece of artwork that I would be doing as possible. But if I put his character on there, I can't. Yeah. Mustang Trainer says I'm a veto file, so this is only for the goal and B for the show, not to boot. Okay,
so that's plus 10 in the other direction. Now you guys are at
negative.
8. Get out of my face! Get away from me! I can't send him that.
Get away from me!
Now I'm on plus 8 to keep.
Show your art for this book, says Comic Book One. I would if it were done, but it is not done right now. I spent today working on Cyberfrog 1. Eric, and also I got a couple of commissions for a certain individual named Well Read, which I showed on camera today. He's going to be thrilled. Ito is a pathetic hand planet who stole money from COMICSGATE fans. He shouldn't be allowed anywhere near this show.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
Pop Culture Crash Out says Hal's definitely not dead. They talk about how aliens can make them look completely convincing. There's no way Gunn lets the Parallax story go to waste.
Yeah, also that guy's such a good actor, and I feel like Gunn would be like, we got to keep that guy around. He's too good.
Well, he's still going to be in the rest of the show. It's just that where does the story end? It's almost
I'm just saying, if you told me he's going to be in like some of these Superman movies, Hal Jordan's going to be hanging out, I'd be way more excited than John's. I don't hate Jon Stewart, but that what is the name of that actor? He's great.
What? Aaron Pierre. I only know that because there was a whole I called him a faggot, and it made
Kyle
the national
Chandler
news.
No,
Kyle Chandler's the white guy. Aaron Pierre.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I like the white guy. That's the guy I'm excited to see more of.
Yeah. Josh Matar says National North American Association of Colored Girls. No, of COMICSGATE, of course. Eric Winberg gifts a membership. Thank you for that. Yeah, so get in there and look at Cyberfrog and Heather sitting there. They look great. I mean, John can draw Cyberfrog. And not too many people draw Cyberfrog, but John did it, and he put him in the corner rather than right up front. You know what I mean? Which could be a message to me, but also I appreciate it at the same time. Am I being paranoid? Is that a message to me? Like, you know what, Ethan?
Yes, it is.
It is, isn't it? Let me look at who's up here up front. Oh, we got everybody from his show. We got everybody. Okay, so all the characters that are in the front are characters from his show, Hard Art. And then there's me, who said no thanks to Hard Art, and I'm in the back. But also, Adam Ra is back in the back, too. So
I'm sure you're just reading into it. You know, he just drew what he's familiar with.
Yeah, you think I'm reading into it? He's very familiar with Cyberfrog. 100% Parallax is happening. They mention Hal's fear, says Peak Al. Well, people would really like that if that were the case.
And in all honesty, Cyberfrog is where like your eye starts to read the page. So
I go right there. My eyes go straight to Heather Swain's boobies, and then I look down and I go, "Oh, Cyberfrog's down there." You know, so I like that. Cyberfrog is more of a behind-the-scenes guy, says Sam Lombardo. Yeah, maybe he is. Go over there and get a copy of this book, guys. Now, what I love about this campaign is it's hilarious. Look at this, Vito. You can get a classic cover for $25. That's this. Or you can get the whole chrome foil cover for the same price.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why is
Not
that?
At all.
Why?
What are you going to get? It's the same piece of artwork.
I would get the chrome one, I think.
I think so too. Like this should be $50.
Is it like, you know, limited? The first 100 people get the chrome one, so you got to order quick.
No.
You know?
No, they didn't even do that. Like,
no, that would have been smart.
It's gonna change.
Same price.
Wait,
but there's the holochrome foil and the raised metal cover, also the same price.
Same price. Oh, there is. You're right.
Yeah, so there's, man, wouldn't you think the metal one should be like $50 or something?
It gets better and better, but they're all the same price.
Yeah,
that is bizarre. Raised metal cover for $25
in the making.
Then the sketch cover, I understand, being the same price as the normal, because that's like
blank.
Yeah, it's just blank, but not really
For me, it's
premium
wrong.
if it's the exact same fucking price. It's like, all right. I don't know. I guess who gets the normal one at that point? Are there like weird guys though who go, I don't like the shiny covers. Ew.
What are you talking about?
I don't want the shiny.
Look at this. Slacker 23 goes, shut up, EVS. What did I say? But this is what I'm saying. If you look at this campaign, you go, okay, do you like John's drawing? You do? Okay, well, you can have it for $25. Or you can have it holochrome. That's even better for $25. Same price. You can get it all shiny. It's going to reflect back rainbows. It's going to refract light right into your fucking face.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. It's going to be like a license plate. If you order this, same price, $25. You like get John Malin's cover, and it's like a license plate for the same price, $25. Or do you not like John Malin's art? Because you can get it with just a white cover.
Is that a mistake? I thought those metal covers are like kind of expensive to print.
They are, yeah, they're a little bit expensive. Now, people are telling me to shut up because they don't want anybody to raise the price, but I'm just saying, you guys get over there before they do, because they will.
They're going to change the price, I think.
They're going to. So once they hear what I'm saying, because they put this campaign together without consulting me, I would have definitely ripped you guys off. I would have been like $300 for the license plate cover. But they didn't consult me first, so I didn't get to jip you in some way. I didn't get to, there's another like J sounding word.
Jew.
Oh, yeah.
Jew. What Jew?
No, I wouldn't say that. What is
Jew
the matter
people
with
out
you?
of their money, right? Oh, wait, is that wrong?
You know, where did you? We don't talk like that
I don't know.
here.
You said it's another J word. What did I?
We love the Semitic people around here. This is.
I
not
love them
cool,
too. I'm
Vito.
not saying it's bad. I'm not using it negatively. They're very good at finance.
Yeah, and despite what Candace Owens says, they're also terrible shots and not good at organizing things. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
She's nuts.
Anytime they talk about that Krav Maga, you go, okay, what, a bunch of Jewish guys rolling around on the floor? It's not that good.
Jewish ninjas, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing jujitsu. That's what that is.
They got to hype you up. They don't tell you that they're just wrestling 10-year-old Palestinian boys to the ground and then shooting them in the head.
Yeah. ZD Champ says Chandler was cast as Cable originally for Deadpool 2.
Oh.
Well, that might have been okay. He's not really like a big... not really a big guy. He's kind of a little guy, but yeah, I mean, I guess I could picture.
Did you see Robert Liefeld fuming about Cable discourse all this week?
Yeah, I got that pulled up in case I run out of things to talk about. But how could I run out of things to talk about when I have you here to bring it up? Like my, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't know. Rob's such a funny fucking guy. Where I go, Rob, why do you care? It's like, I'm the reason Cable's this way, and you're like, yeah, I don't know, man. Sure.
Yeah, I completely disagree. I mean, I think Rob Liefeld had nothing to do with anything that he supposedly created.
No, like, of course not. The way he designed Deadpool, you're like, this is nothing like what Deadpool became. You just invented a guy in a cool suit. You could take credit for the cool suit. That's fine.
Yeah, like the design, you know, it's like Spider-Man, but with smaller white pupils.
Yeah.
And no web on his face.
Looks cool.
Well, good job.
And he's got a sword and 2 guns. Wow, Rob, that's fucking badass. Way to go.
Slacker 23 says, UVS, calm down. I might be hyperactive right now. You're right. I chased Vasilis away, you know, so that's not good.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Vasilis, are you there? Hope he's okay, man. For the Fans Fest, go over here and back it before they actually, raise the prices on you all. We are close to $3,000 now. We're just we're way over that. Look at this. Look at how we're funding this. It's incredible. I used to do these shill streams all the time, Vito, and I would make a lot of money for other people, not for me, though. None of you naggers is Rob Liefeld, says Ozart. Eric the Bunks is here. Hey, Eric the Bunks. Great to see you. Got a lot of diversity
I miss
here.
Eric. Yeah, we do have a lot of diversity.
I like Eric the Bunks a lot. Like, I go over to his show.
We got fat guys. We got fat guys.
Vasilis isn't fat. He's just Greek.
Well, I was going to say in one Greek. He's the one keeping us fit.
Mustang Trainer says, bought one of each cover and a shirt. Now it's Adam on face. Plus 10 for Vito.
Get out of my face. Get away from me. I can't send him that.
Get that out of my face. That was the greatest thing ever.
So
all right.
Overall, should I watch Lanterns? Are you going to watch the rest of Lanterns now?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in. I really enjoyed it, and I think everybody should watch it. I think it's a win for the DCEU, and I'm not just saying that because those are the current media talking points about this show. And the current media talking points of the show are James Gunn had 2 flops, and now finally he gets a solid win with Lanterns. And I'm gonna go along with that.
So is it? It seems like it's gonna be like it's like a mystery series, right? I mean, I don't know what I can spoil and not spoil, but
well, you don't know anything. I mean, you just watch the first episode. Honestly, I feel like the first episode you can spoil the hell out of it because nothing. We just have the facts of the introductory facts. So, you know, people should, I mean, go watch it. If we talk about it, I'm going to give us the latitude. Now, if we've seen episode 5 and everybody else has just seen episode 1 and we're talking about episode 5, we're assholes. But this is episode 1. Let's talk about it a little bit. It's, you know, I think that's fair. Let me see the Greek.
Go back in time and visit like all the political climate changes, just letting you guys know that's the reason they can.
I would like you to do that. I mean, just let us know. Go in the future too. David L says $5 tip.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, I'm $5 tip for the stream. Thanks, EVS. Hey there, Vasilis and Vito. We got a lot of V's in here. We could call this the V show. Van Skyver, Vasilis and Vito.
Hey, the V's.
Your V card. V card.
I don't think we should call it that.
We shouldn't call it that. We're here to take your V card.
No.
Let me see. Luffy I've seen 4 episodes already or skimmed through them. It's not good.
The V files. How's that? That's clever.
The V files would be nice. I like Luffy not good, he says. I've skimmed through the next 4 episodes. Oh, not good. Wow, says Eric the Bunks. Yeah. Eric, did you watch it? I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. All right, let me get back to Liam. All right. We've sold a bunch of books. What is Liam saying?
So I popped over to Chris's channel.
Yeah.
And it's called like Summertime Sadness or some such like that.
Summertime.
And I was watching that for all of
wait a second. Why did we go back?
Before that, it was War Campaign, and half those guys hate my gut.
No.
This is just another example of like how utterly fucking pointless it is. Because like I'm gonna forever be fucking misunderstood and misrepresented by people that have built a fucking narrative out of snips and clips and bits of truth to tell you exactly what you want to hear, and what everyone wants to hear is I'm garbage. I'm a terrible human being. And
you know, just like the other day, it wasn't too long ago, I want to just remind people of this. I wish I had it to pull up, but I don't care that much. Liam was sitting there calling himself Coalactus. He was talking about how he's going to destroy everybody's channel, and that he said, "Ethan, you've got the wrong idea about the order of things around here, mate." And he was saying
the power dynamic.
The power dynamic. He says
you misjudged it.
You misjudged the power dynamic, my son. And it turns out now he's like, everybody just wants to call me evil. I mean, I wouldn't call him evil if it wasn't for the fact that he spent the last month claiming to be evil and acting evil. Like, really, like, evil.
Flagging channels is bad.
It's not good.
Especially because, like, that channel didn't come back. Katie's channel is just gone, right?
Yeah. That was a fluke, in my opinion. Like, he got lucky with that. It's not very easy to do.
Guys, by the way.
Oh, really? To get someone's channel taken down?
Mm-hmm.
Not easy to do that. Hayden Panettiere died today, August 16th. The cheerleader from Heroes.
Yeah.
She died
Was that the voice actress as well?
Mm-hmm.
She was very tiny.
Did you see the voice of like Dexter and Chucky and wow, I'm now realizing all those characters have multiple iterations. Chucky from Rugrats and Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, not the horror movie icons.
Mm-hmm. The voice. Her voice passed away as well. Yeah. And everybody went, "Oh no, I don't get the VA thing. Like people are falling in love with voice actors." You know what I mean? Like I just don't.
Man, some of those voices are like iconic. You know,
very Asian.
I mean, there's some that are like, you're like, who was it? June, what was her name, who did the voice of Rocky the Flying Squirrel?
Oh
And
yeah.
Hazel the Witch. She was like 102 years old. And like her voice in animation goes all the way back, like decades and decades. And she just passed away recently. Because I went and met her. I got her to sign all my stuff, man. I got her to sign
all your Rocky and Bullwinkle stuff.
Yeah, Rocky and Bullwinkle DVDs, and she signed she signed the Twilight Zone because she was Talkie Tina's voice. I'm Talkie Tina. I want to kill you. Like she did that, and I got it, and then she died. But I mean, like that's like I can understand why you'd be upset about that. Like, oh no, Rocky the Flying Squirrel, silence forever, but. Like some of this stuff, it's like
you're using Rocky the Flying Squirrel as like the be all end all of fucking animation. I don't think most people put Rocky the Flying Squirrel in the top fucking 20.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
I like Rocky and Bullwinkle, but I'm like, what about the guy who did Batman, the gay guy? I would love to have some Batman shit signed by that guy.
Pardon me? Oh, yeah, that guy. He was good. He died of AIDS though, didn't he? Or how did he die? He got real skinny and then died.
He got bat AIDS, and he didn't have his bat prep medication on him.
Kevin Conroy, I think his name was.
Yeah.
And he was like a good Batman voice. He had like the deep.
I'd love to get some stuff for the guy who did Batman Beyond, who was also the older brother on Boy Meets World.
Oh, Batman Beyond. They should do like a gay version of Batman called Batman Biatch, and he could be like just sort of like
they should have a gay Batman. I think it would be fun.
Surprised they don't have one already.
Yeah.
All right, Liam was right. It's pointless, and that sucks. Let's get back to this.
Yeah. I'm not talking about Ethan. Why does everyone keep bringing up Ethan? Fuck me. It's just jokes.
Because he really wants to talk about you, and he tries to avoid doing it.
Yeah, it's like, why does everybody talk about Ethan? Fuck me. Like, it's like, yeah, like. It's like that's very Freudian right there. Like even I catch that, and I'm stupid. Like, stop. Yeah, it's just like why talk about Ethan?
Stop. No, no, you.
Like Liam, stop thinking about me.
Liam,
Liam,
I'm gonna make fun of you.
A Hamilton Burger for $5 says I was gonna lie down and fall asleep listening to Schiller, but you brought on Vito, who has a voice and personality like.
Like what? Like nails it? No, come on. I have a soothing radio voice. It's a beautiful melodic tone.
You're quick on your feet. I will say that. It's interesting.
I'm just here to talk about what's going on with Liam Gray, one of COMICSGATE's most controversial figures.
Controversial.
Now accused of yelling at his wife. Let's check in on what's going on with Liam.
He's unhappy about that. Like he got called out. Some people said, I didn't like the way that you were yelling at your wife. And he goes, oh, I wasn't. I was yelling at my dogs.
I love how he takes the funniest thing about that was that he can't just go, yeah, I got mad. I yelled at me wife. He's got to concoct a fucking story about, then the dog came in. The dog was trying to rape me wife. And I had to step in between the dog. And the dog was going to bite me fucking kids. And you're like, Liam, you say you yelled at the fucking wife.
Go ahead. We've heard you do it. We know you do it. You yell all the time. But Vito, like Liam had you snowed. Like you in particular were probably someone I was like, Vito should know better than this. Liam has Vito completely fooled about
what?
This. Kira Toriyama was sitting there talking about how great Liam is, according to Liam, and you were like, well, that's something else. I was like, Vito, it's not even real. And you were like, what? Remember that when you were completely
I did fall
fooled
for it. Yeah. When I saw that on his campaign, and it was like, the thing about my book is Kira Toriyama said it's the best. I can't do his fucking voice. He said it was the best book, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty good, man. That's crazy. Congratulations.
I don't believe it. I think you're lying. There's no way you believed that.
Why would I not believe it? I don't. Okay, I didn't know anything about the guy. I knew he was like a weird Australian who made comics. And he's like, well, I actually submitted to a comic competition, and Akira Toriyama said it was the next big thing. And whatever. I'm like, wow, that's okay. I guess this guy knows how to make comics.
Yeah, it could be true, but then you read his comics and you go, that's not true.
I'm not the only guy who fell for it. What's his name fell for it? Fucking, what's his name? Anyway, I'm not the only guy who fell for it.
Pilgrim Media says EVS flagging upsets the order of the universe. Yeah, I'm against flagging channels. I really am. Unless people really piss me off. And then...
Unless they're asking for it.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 5 minutes if you want me. I got to go do a thing.
All right. I'm kicking you. I kicked him. You didn't leave. I kicked him. Your serious man says, say Fig, and Eric the Bunks appears. Well, Eric the Bunks is a homosexual. That is true. I wouldn't call him a fig. All right, Vito, we get it. You love Jodie Foster, says P. Callen. And we got Vito out of here. Don't worry, guys. Lord Tapman's Comics says, remember the Bushwhackers from Australia in the WWF? They were more sane than Liam. Yeah, you guys got Liam. You got Vito out of here. Vito was comfy. You know, he was kind of like, I'm having a good time hanging out with where I'm wanted. Because, I mean, Dick Masterson just ended his whole show, you know, in order to get away from Vito. And then you guys were just like, get this guy away from me. G-Dash says, which is selling better, your eBay or your Backer Bro store? It really depends on what. I mean, my Backer Bro store does really, really well. It depends on what's up there. Like my prints always sell through. They always sell through. All right, so here we go. Here's our friend Liam Gray.
Why for 20 seconds and tell the dog to get off of my fucking face? You know, like I'm Satan. I'm Satan. How you doing, Ernie? Oh yeah, famously married couples are always perfect experiences together. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Who cares? Ethan doesn't like you fucking or anyone else. But you say I'm not CG. I haven't been since April. They shunned me and kicked me out. It's been 4 months, but you'll still find me on every single live stream. You'll still find me getting fucked around by these people.
Yeah.
The only people that I can even sort of hang out and talk with is like Frog Tony and crew.
Yeah.
I don't even like the fact the show's called CG Suburbs because I don't want to sort of be near CG in any way. But, you know, these are the only guys who've been fair and reasonable to me. You know, before that it was War Campaign, and half those guys hate my guts now. So like, you know, I don't really have anyone I can hang out and talk with. Before that, it was Chris, so I could. That was it. I had Chris, and then that was a fucking another knife in the back.
he knifed
everyone's
another
crying
guy
so hard about how hard done by they are.
He's getting a lot of knives in the back, which is interesting because. You know, he was accused of, you know, waving a knife around and threatening Katie Did with a knife.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's ironic because he's the one that's getting knifed, you know.
It's all about our hero.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Okay.
Unfortunate hero.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jack Basobiak. John Delarose just sent me this. Open link in a new tab. Open link in a new window. No, not a new window. What am I doing here? I don't want that. Jack Basobiak laughing at Geeks and Gamers. That's unfortunate. Look at this here. John Delarose has stumbled across the fact that Geeks and Gamers, originally when The Last Jedi came out, they loved it. And posted like this amazing review of it. And then they kind of went, oh, the wind's blowing the other way. And they deleted the video, even though the video still exists. There's a video. It's like, yeah, you know, Jeremy Griggs is a whatever the hell faker.
One could say they're grifting.
Yeah, he's grifting. Like, oh, well, what am I supposed to believe? What's going to make me the most money? I do that now, too. By the way, I'm not going to decide if I like lanterns. Until I figure out what opinion is going to make me the most money, or at least what opinion is going to make it so that I get the least amount of grief from the audience that's captured me, you know. See, that's what happens, Vasilis. You know, I'm in the middle of a culture war. I don't know about you, but when it comes to the culture war, like I'm fighting for my own life against my own audience, which is they're culture warriors too.
Which is witnessed.
Yeah, like that, you know, it's like, oh, what am I supposed to say? And I'm like, oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi was a really good show. And they're just like, fuck you, Ethan, fuck you. Like, this is why you don't have any taste. And then I have to wait a minute and go, I was just kidding. What I really wanted to say was that Obi-Wan Kenobi was stupid. Did you see how he hid little Princess Leia under his cloak and like was able to run away from the stormtroopers? That was stupid. I didn't laugh at that.
Pavlov's dog. It's like trained behavior. It's like the audience trains the entertainment, and the entertainment trains the audience, and they become like a maze.
Well, that's what the culture war becomes eventually. Is it becomes you trying to align your actual point of view, what you really want to say, your talking points, with what the audience wants to hear from you. And I'm scared to death of my audience. My audience is way too smart for me, and also they have way better taste in movies and TV than me. So I'm like, they're like, how did you feel about lanterns? And I'm like, when they say, how do you feel about lanterns? Like I go, gulp.
Sounds like a threat.
Yeah, I get like weird goosebumps, and I go and I swallow like, I think it was good, but I'll find out tomorrow what I really thought. And then I listen, and I'm like, okay, so tomorrow I should know. Like, what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to pay very close attention
communist Alan Moore, along with an army of fake internet comic fans, thought it was a good idea to call out and basically blacklist one of the greatest of all time in comic books, Frank.
Now, this kid is 15 years old, but he represents the dark kind of paralysis demon, sleep paralysis demon that represents the culture war. Yeah, like this guy's going to say, you're gay if like it. He's 15 or 16 years old. He's going to call me gay if like I like something that he says is gay, you know. And everything is woke, everything is shit. I love this kid. He's my son. Like he's 15, 16, he could be my kid. Like he'd be the kid I had in between. If Andrew and I had a kid, like right away when we started dating, that would be him. He'd be the right age. He's pretty close. So he's my son, this guy. And he always says, like, he would be like in my face, like saying, Dad, what you like is woke and gay. What's the matter with you? Selling your soul to the woke pedophiles of Hollywood.
Can you imagine somebody calling you woke? I mean, like,
yes, I can. It's all the time from my chat.
Oh, come on, guys.
Call me woke all the time. They're like, oh, DEI.
Barbie was great. It was. I liked it.
Barbie was good. No, it was Barbie wasn't good. That was about hating men. That was feminist shit. All right, hold on. Let's listen to this guy.
Frank Miller. And not only is this politics-obsessed horde of morons on the internet retarded, but so is Alan Moore and the people who eat up his overrated slop, because all he ever did was rip off the real greatest of all time, Frank Miller. But before we get into it, if you really agree with the type of stuff I say, and if you want to help out the channel, maybe consider subscribing, supporting me over on Patreon, or buy me a coffee. And also a disclaimer for anybody who wants to send tens of thousands of views my way, don't really try to debunk me or create an argument when you haven't read any of the comic books I'm actually talking about. It plagued.
Like, this kid has read the comic books. I don't have an Irish accent. I can't do what he does. But this kid has read more comics than me. And he's like literally like 20% of my age. And he's like, you know, don't get in an argument with me about like Alan Moore comics from the 1980s. Unless you've actually read them. And I'm like, have I read them well enough, recently enough to get in an argument with this fetus?
Recently is the key word, because like it's recent to this generation of, you know, if you're like 15, it's just like reading and reading and reading, and everything is fresh, everything is exciting, worth fighting for.
I'm completely disillusioned. Like I read that shit a long time ago. And then, well, I've met Frank Miller, you know, it's like, you know, I haven't met Alan Moore, but like I'm sick of Alan Moore. Can't stand him. You know, his temper tantrum about not working for DC and then just writing the same shit for Rob Liefeld. I mean, if you're a child, you might think that's real punk rock and cool, but like to me, that's just like, no, you're a big Wonder Woman fan. Go write Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Like, I'll show them, I'll punish them.
There's a lot of that going, like the people's man, like taking it to the corporations. But also he has the luxury to do so because he has like a lot of financial security to.
Do you think this kid has financial security?
No, Alan Moore.
Oh, Alan Moore does. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Excuse me. First of all, it's 7 a.m. and like Vito's voice came through this ear and started bouncing around my skull for about 25 minutes, and it's starting to exit now. So
it's good. Yeah,
acclimating again.
And now, yeah, Vito's gonna stop talking over you. I mean, the thing about Vito is, I have him on the show, and I get a lot of feedback from people who say, "Wow, Vito, like you make Vito tolerable. You make Vito funny." And Vito's funny when he's on your show, and it's like, no, it's because I'm funny. Vito isn't funny. I am, and I make Vito funny because I make everybody funny who's on the show if they're a character. And they go, well, Vito should come back, and I go, what are you talking about? Like, why? And then now, like Dick Masterson couldn't handle Vito. You know what I mean?
Yeah, famously.
Like famously could not handle him. So I bring Vito in here just every now and then the chat just goes ballistic. Oh, shit. God damn it. Hi, Vito.
What the hell is going on here?
Hold on a second. He's just cycling right now. Elvis Presley passed away on today's date, says Rogue Obi-Wan. Yeah. Only P. Count says this is gay masturbation. Well, then let's bring Vito in so that it's not owning it anymore.
I want to blow out your sensitive Greek ears, Vasilis. That was
I have you on mute.
For.
I have
you on mute. Vito, welcome back. Welcome back. Captain Bipto says, I'm out. I can't take any more of this Vito shit. First of all, we've got 844 people watching right now, which is more people than we had before Vito came in.
Stay for the Vasilis shit, buddy. Come on.
Oh, now people are leaving.
People are saying I'm derailing the show. All right, I won't derail the show. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to go along with what's going on.
Vito, what's your biggest problem in the universe today, right now?
Today?
Laundry, right this minute. Your laundry?
That's not interesting. I just had to sell a guitar.
Talk about that.
I left. I went outside. You ever get an idea in your head where you're like, I'm going to learn guitar, and then you buy a guitar, and then it sits in your house for 5 years, and you go, I'm not learning guitar. Why the fuck did I buy this stupid thing?
You should learn the bass. Fewer strings.
I mean, almost any retard can learn to play guitar. Like, we can't be as good as Vasilis is a good guitarist. Oh, yeah. I sit down and I look at, like, they have a tablature chart, and you just go, oh, this is a G chord? I can do that.
Yeah.
Open chords. And so you can play well enough. Like, I know most of the chords that I could just like open chords on guitar. And so I can strum and sing almost anything. I know a couple of blues riffs, and I enjoy playing guitar for myself and for, Andrea. I'll sit there and be like, I'm going to play Puff the Magic Dragon. And I can play that. I'll bet I could whip out the guitar. I could play Puff the Magic. But, you couldn't even bother to do that. You couldn't learn like to do tabs, like open chord. I think
I learned to do Smoke on the Water, and then I was like, what am I doing?
Puff. What kind of guitar was it?
I was like a cheap learner guitar. It wasn't anything
nice. Cheap guitars are great. But people just tell me the brand, man. What was it?
I'd have to check. It was Licks Pro.
Ooh.
A Licks Pro, huh?
Yeah, all the top guys are playing a Licks Pro.
Yeah. No, I can't really argue with you too much because I was complaining. Andrea got me a harmonica, and I thought, like it's just one. I can play trumpet. I can play brass instruments by ear. I can play everything. I'm self-taught everything except I had drum lessons, so I can play a little bit of drums. I can play a little bit of everything, but harmonica is like an alien instrument to me, and I cannot figure out how to find, like, I need to know, like, this is where an A chord is, this is the notes and everything. I need to be able to see that on the scale. If you go up a harmonica, it goes like it's the notes are everywhere, the chords are all over the place, and I can't figure out what it is. And I sat there with my harmonica and played it like all by my piano to try to figure out. And the other thing is, I don't like to talk about it because you got to talk about sucking and blowing. Because you go, when you suck on a harmonica, it does one thing, and then when you blow through a harmonica, it does another thing. So I don't want to even discuss it. Like,
you have to cup it while you suck it, or blow it. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about cupping.
You got to get underneath it.
But in all honesty, it's one of those instruments where you have to feel it. And
I don't want to
get loose and feel the harmonica. It's like I can't do that. I also need numbers. Like this goes there and there and there, and that makes a sound.
I mean, when you look at a guitar fretboard, you know that it's just like, if you're just playing the E string, you know that like you go one fret up and it's like going to be, you know, an E sharp, and then you know, all the way up the neck. So that's easy to understand. But I mean, I you know, and if I wanted to really become a student of the guitar, you know, I could probably play guitar okay. You know what I mean? I could probably get myself to play guitar as well as George Harrison when George Harrison was first born. Like, you know, if I just gave it a little bit of time. I could play guitar as well as Eric Clapton when Eric Clapton was, you know, 13, I would imagine. If I spent my whole life on it.
It's always about, do you have the passion to see it through? You know, is music really what you want to be doing with your time?
Well, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, go to my Back Me Bros store, which is the link for it is in the description. And if you use this is going to end, I think, pretty soon. I better actually check. Swain, SWAIN, is a code that if you use it right now, you'll get 50% off. Okay, everything on the site. So 50% off. You will of a beanie I'm wearing right now. There it is. The beanie I'm wearing right now is right here. It's $2.50 if you type Swain in at checkout and add all the other beanies, add everything else here, and participate and be a part of what we're doing here. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest. You let your tiger out. So the territory, many guess it. You let your tiger out.
What's up? Oh, I can't do it anymore. Something's fucked up.
What's fucked up? Your mouth?
If I go, it cuts out. I don't know what to do.
You burned out your mic.
I didn't notice that.
If you have the automatic mic volume on StreamYard, it sometimes doesn't let you hit those high notes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta turn it off.
Yeah, Shane, go to the little cog at the bottom of the screen, and you click audio, and then it'll say reduce mic background noise, echo cancellation, a bunch of other things. Automatically adjust mic volume. Don't let them do anything to you.
Don't let them.
Yeah, if that's on, you will get cucked.
Don't let them make the rules.
I don't think that's it though, but we'll try it again. Oh, there we go. I don't think it worked.
Yeah, you cut out again.
Yeah, it's something to do with my new Elgato Stream Deck thing. I have to do all this research now and do I need to go to fucking college to learn this thing. Fuck this.
It does go in and out. Your audio is very different. It's kind of tinny and goes like has a phaser almost.
Yeah. I've probably been trying to adjust it because everybody's been bitching about everything. So I've probably fucked it up even worse. Trying to fix it.
I think if they are bitching, it's because they care about you. You know what I mean? I don't think they're bitching like, let's just annoy Shane. I think
I'm pretty sure they're just bitching to bitch. I mean, I see who's doing it.
Oh, really? Like, who's doing it? Is it like Wodenshot?
Yeah.
Like if it's a Wodenshot.
Shane is a lizard confirmed. Yeah. Auto volume. Let me go back. That didn't fix it. Let me go back.
Shane, did you see the thumbnail, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
You like that? It's Michael Jackson's Thriller, and you're the little baby tiger, you know?
Oh,
I like that.
It's cute. It's cute, I guess, and gay. Everybody's into gay shit lately, evidently.
Well, it's not gay. It's like, it's not literally gay. You know what I mean?
Michael Jackson wasn't gay for the tiger.
He's gay for little children, for little boys.
Yeah, little boys.
Maybe the chimp, too.
How are you, Vito? How you holding up?
I think I'm doing all right.
Be honest.
Yeah, I'm fine. What?
My question, Vito, is like, and Shane is trying to delicately dance around this. Like, past 2 episodes, the biggest problem, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, I would say the past 2 episodes, the biggest problem.
People gotten great feedback.
Really?
Yeah. Did you listen to the episode, me and Billy?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I watched it. The opening 15 minutes were about the 2 of you talking about shitting.
Okay, but that was bringing back. That was the voted up segment where we talk about old, past, issues.
Bowel movements. Oh,
yeah.
No. So what previous problem was going to the bathroom correctly? It was just a quick news segment. It was in the news.
I don't know,
Pooping's in the news.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it needs to be discussed. Like you guys, I need you guys to talk about cards and nerd shit. When you talk about like your buttholes and what comes out of your butthole or what goes into your butthole, I'm out, man. I'm just out.
You want more nerd discussion?
I don't, but I think like people do. Like I want, like I want more of Dick Masterson yelling at you.
Dude, I thank God you said Masterson. I just heard I want more Dick. That's what I heard.
More Dick.
Oh, thank God. I was like, thank God he said Masterson.
I want more Dick. I want more Dick Master.
More Dick.
And then I said son at the end and ruined it. Yeah.
Well, what do you call it? I think obviously not having Dick on the show anymore is a problem, but we're going to have some exciting guys this week. Yeah. I don't know if you know Carl Hamburger from WATP.
Oh, I love that guy. What are these podcasts?
He's going to be joining us from Who Are These Podcasts this week.
Who are these? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of good we have a little bit of a, I don't know how to put it, but it's kind of a little downtime. We're getting used to figuring
more nerd, less turd, Vito. That's your
more nerd, less turd.
That's just something that you should hear in your head. Look at this. Like, if you sent Liam Gray that COMICSGATE shirt, are you telling me he wouldn't wear it?
Yeah.
COMICSGATE culture war. Like, that's fucking awesome. That's punk rock, man.
In your face, and it's free if you get a copy of He Punk, all 112 pages. You get a free t-shirt, a free COMICSGATE culture war veteran.
Shane, would you wear that shirt?
Yeah. I would, you know what I'd do? I'd put it on and I'd flex my biceps and blow the sleeves right off of it.
Oh, yeah.
No sleeves.
I'd wear that to a hardcore show. Like, I'd go to, I'd be down in Philadelphia.
Philly hardcore. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, the Philly hardcore scene. I'd go to any of those clubs that I always frequent, and I would wear that in there. And I mean, they see me coming and they go, this guy's like Gigi Allen. You know what I mean? If Gigi Allen still, they look at me that way. They go, this guy's like Gigi Allen if Gigi Allen had lived.
Yeah. You're Gigi all in.
Yeah, I'm Gigi all in.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, man. It looks awesome. That's an awesome shirt.
Thank you.
So did EBS love the Woke Lantern show? Shane, did you get a chance to watch the Woke Lantern show?
I don't think I have HBO. Like I'd have to sign up for HBO to watch this. I have not watched it. No.
Oh,
is it woke? Or are we calling it that?
Well, I mean, it's
got
black
guy does
people
stuff, so yes.
Yeah,
which is bad.
I have to wonder why. Like the idea that it's like, hey, he's going to replace a white guy who's being kind of a dick, and the black guy is being respectful to the white guy. You know what I mean? But he's more qualified for the job than the white guy who got the ring. He became Green Lantern just on chance, I guess. Crashed and went, I'm going to give this to the first asshole that I see. Oh, look, he happens to be like Air Force pilot Hal Jordan, a man who is completely brave and just face down fear. Oh, that's a nice coincidence. It could have been anything, but it just happened to be Hal Jordan, who turned out to be the greatest Green Lantern since Sinestro. That's a weird, wow. But now we got to give it to somebody who's really qualified. Some black guy who let his father shoot apples off his head with a 45 when he was a kid. Sure. And nobody did anything about it. Like he's sitting there like, son, I think I'd rather be raped, Dad. Dad, I think I'd rather be raped than have you put me against the wall of the barn, put an apple on my head, and then pull out a gun and aim it at my head and go, "Are you scared?"
Playing William Tell? Is that in the show? Or where's this coming from?
It is in the show.
I was a little confused by that scene. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd rather be sexually abused than have like my dad, somebody. Are you afraid? Yeah, a little, Dad. And then the neighbors have got to be like, "What the fuck is going on over there?" Like
next door.
Well, he pumps a bullet straight into his own shed, and you go, "Did you not like that shed, man?"
Yeah, like how many bullet holes are in that shed? You do this a lot. Yeah. Clearly, you do this a lot. Like I'm punishing you. Why am I doing this, Dad? Well, because you were watching 60 Minutes when you should have been. You're watching 60 Minutes while you should have been doing nothing.
Is that what you got out of it? That it was like a punishment?
He say, well, the rest of the kids didn't have to do it, I guess. But yeah, he's like, get in the backyard, son. And he's like, oh no, Dad's gonna pull the gun out and shoot it in my head again. Why? Because I'm watching Barbara Walters interview Hal Jordan. It's like, oh my God, this is detrimental. I deserve to be punished for this. I just watched it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Well, African American parenting is not always, what we whitey would understand.
No, I don't understand.
But it worked out for the Jackson kids. It's basically the Jacksons' story.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, he is like Joe Jackson.
Horrifically abuse your black child until he becomes a superstar.
Well, Daddy is a little bit of an Uncle Tom because he's sitting there still on the phone with Jon Stewart into adulthood going, is the white man being mean to you? He's like, yeah, Dad, the white man just tried to kill me. Well, do you want the job or not? Okay, because you got to prove. And he's sitting there like on the phone with his son. He's like, listen, the job is yours if you keep letting the white man tell you what to do and whip you and try to run you off a cliff and all this stuff. Then you're going to be able to get. I'm just like, Dad is like, this is like, I would say very much like a slave, who's sitting there trying to explain to his kids what is a lot. The job is yours. If you just keep letting this white guy fucking, kill you, then it's going to be all good. That didn't bother me. Like, of all the choices, like, Tom King is a fucking, like, retard. Like, it'd be so hard. Like, you don't have to have Jon Stewart's father aim a gun at him. They're in the ghetto, okay? It's like, how about if, like, a black criminal comes in?
No, well, they can't do that because then that indicates that black people are firing guns at each other. Oh, it's so
stupid. Like, oh, I'm not afraid of anything. Like, the black criminal, like, shoots John's family and then aims the gun at John, little John, and goes, and John's just bearing down. Like, John takes the gun, puts it right against his forehead and says, fucking do it. I'm going to be a Green Lantern. And the guy's like, aren't you afraid? John's like, I'm not afraid of nothing. Boom, Lanterns, episode 1. But, I mean, you got Tom King, who's like, instead of that, because we don't want to say that black people are criminals, we want to suggest that they're horrible parents. At least Dad's in there where Daddy is home with the kids, but he's shooting guns at their fucking heads. I'd rather Dad go away. Daddy can go away looking for cigarettes. Why is Dad on the scene? By the way, where is Mommy? Mommy's not there.
Well, you can't have both parents. That's an African
household. That's asking a lot.
The fact that the father's in the picture is already a miracle.
I'd rather say that they're psychos that like shoot guns at their kids. I mean, maybe I don't like the show. Okay, maybe I don't. I'm thinking about it now. The cement is not fully dried yet.
It's not fully dried yet. We'll see it tomorrow when the sun comes up. Once the sun comes up, it'll be nice and dry, and you'll be like.
Share my screen. Woden Shop pointed this out in the chat.
Oh, by the way, everything that let me just real quick. Vasilis Lolis is sharing his website. Can the chat please put? We can see it's right here. The Serious Man. If you like the T-shirts that Vasilis is showing, run over there. Support Vasilis Lolis, one of the greatest artists in COMICSGATE, and
the world.
In the world. In rock and roll,
in the world, period.
Get over there and support him and get some cool stuff to wear. Here's
how do you say her last name?
Panty.
It's not just
Panty wearer. Boy, I hope nothing bad happened to her because otherwise
she's dead. She's dead. She's 36 and she's dead. I don't know how she died. She's dead. She's confirmed dead. I don't know. Anyways, Wodenshot asked me, he's like, he goes, Shane, you're into goth girls. Would you bang Hayden? I'm just gonna call her Hayden. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Now that she's dead, I met her in real life. She's really short. She's really short. Was married to a giant.
When you say in real life, you mean as opposed to death, which is where she's
opposed to death. Is that a Comic-Con? I was dating this girl. We were waiting to get on the elevator. You know, a long line to get on this elevator to get, you know, wherever we're going back to the room, I think. And we got all our convention shit up under our arms. And all of a sudden, security comes through. It's like, nope, you've been waiting in line. And all of a sudden, here comes this little girl, right? She's popping through. And she gets on the elevator, turns around, and smiles right as the door closes right in front of us. And as the door's closing, the girl I'm with, the girl I'm trying to get it in with, Bacillus, says aloud for Hayden to see, I see her face smiling at me as the doors are closing. My girlfriend says she takes the shit like the rest of us. And her smile just went down as the doors shut. No retort.
That's where she was going at that moment. And I remember the
security guards looking at my girl like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm just like, bro, I don't even know this girl. I don't even
was that your ex, Shane? Was that the
no, it's some other girl. Girl. And I was like, holy fuck. I'm like, fuck me. I was like, that's fucking, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. But it's true. It's true. You can meet all these people. They all take a shit. The presidents, they take shit. Everybody shits. No matter how famous you are, everybody takes a shit. Think about that.
Yeah, I do think about it. Maybe a little bit too much. So, I mean, I feel bad.
I talk about it on a podcast, and it's a big problem.
Yeah. This is a better song to like. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Pantier has passed away at the age of 36. You may remember her as the teenager cheerleader from
that couldn't die. Remember, she couldn't die.
Yeah,
I guess, you know.
She did.
In hindsight.
Yeah, I'm not sure that worked out.
Everybody dies, Shane. Everybody dies and shits.
Two things: everybody shits and everybody dies. Unless you're a Highlander. If you're a Highlander, you only shit.
How did she die? What did she die of?
I don't know.
Cancer, I think.
Was it cancer?
Yeah.
Terrible. She was the cheerleader, and famously, the slogan of the show was "Save the cheerleader, save the world." Well, there's no saving the cheerleader. She died. So the world's
married
fucked.
this big Russian boxer.
He couldn't save her.
No.
What'd she die of?
Probably his dick. I don't know.
A Russian deep dicking got it done.
Can we have a little bit of respect?
Yeah.
By the way, Jim
I
tells
don't
you
know how she died. They said it.
They're saying it's sewer slide. She might have slid down the sewer. I hope not. I mean, that would be terrible.
Her and that black guy.
They're saying it hasn't been confirmed at all. We don't know.
That's inappropriate. I don't want to play that song. That was an accident. I thought that was going to be Ladies' Night, but it was Celebration, which isn't a song that you play like at a funeral.
I just hope that girl I was dating, when she said, you take a shit like the rest of us, when she got on that elevator, I hope that didn't stick.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I probably would have depressed her a little bit.
I hope that didn't get up here in her head. No.
Shane, do you think that that girl, now that she found out that Hayden is dead, thinks of you and that day with you on that elevator?
People are very upset. They're saying, Jesus fucking Christ, kick Shane. All right, so people are mad. Shut up, Shane. The bid is over. So it's just 69. People are mad at Shane. What we want to say is this. Tonight, in spite of all of this, we are promoting Before the Fans pinup book, which is live now. Where's John Malin? This is John Malin's thing.
I don't think he knows you have a link out, because I posted a link after yours, so you might need to repost the link. I'll repost.
I was a little grouchy about that. I was thinking about that at noon when I was like I had not slept. And Andrea sent me out for some like I fell asleep and Andrea said, yeah, you got to go out and get some, a couple of things, get some shrimp. She wants the lean protein and everything. And I said, oh, okay. And so I'm driving and I'm sitting there thinking, why am I the guy who has to promote the For the Fans pinup book? And I go, it's John's pinup book. And I suspect the reason why John's doing it is to pay for his suite on the top of the fucking hotel. You know what I mean? Like part of me thinks that that's part of the impetus for doing this project is so that John Malin can have a better hotel room than any of us at For the Fans Fest with some of the profits of this book. And I'm
Did you look at the cover? Did you look at the cover?
The cover's beautiful. It is beautiful.
I don't think you looked at the cover.
Why?
The hotel room, his suite, is in the cover.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
It is. I didn't even notice that. All right, hold on a second. Let me let's get
it. Is that it? That's your room up there?
Over there.
That's pretty.
I mean,
good.
that is stunning. And so I'm sitting there going, I got to get up and I got to do my job. But my job is to help promote COMICSGATE. You know, I mean, that's what I do, and I take it very seriously. And then it occurred to me, I was like, wait, I have nothing to do with this. This is John Malin's project. And then I went,
you have nothing to do. This whole going to Atlantic City for the Fans Fest thing has everything to do with you and John. You two made this thing.
But this particular project is not mine. This is John's effort. And I'm like, somehow, like, I got suckered into, like, Ethan, you don't get to go to sleep. You know, you don't get any sleep. You have to promote this and do that and do this. And I'm sitting there, like, you know, driving home from the supermarket going, I could go to sleep, but I can't because I got to promote. I'm like, where's John? Why is it? And then it hit me. That's when it hit me. John's just doing this so that he can have this penthouse suite right up here and look down at us. Like, that's John right here in the corner with probably fake wife. And they're looking down at us and laughing and going, ha, 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 ha. Yashima says, Ethan, this isn't John's project. What do you mean it isn't John's project? It is. Whose idea was this project, Shane? Go ahead.
I don't know.
It was John's idea. Heads up. John's idea. Dan Lawless says, I support the pampering of John.
Loaded shot says Shane Hayden died of colon cancer in the end. She shitted like no one else.
That's awful. Is that true? That's not true, is it? It can't be true. That's awful. Shane's pinball machine, probably Mortal V, says you don't appreciate the customer, Shane. Well,
what?
he does. He does appreciate them. Shane, this is pretty good. $4,026 here. And I don't know how long this project's been live, but like, you know, I showed up finally at like 10:30 to do to grudgingly do my job. And it was already funded. You know, you guys were working hard at getting people to know about it. And
yeah. Well, you said somebody streams. So I was like, fuck, I guess I will. Well, we wanted to make sure it launched also. So I was like, Yanzi, we got fulfillment going on. Let's just pop this bad boy off and make sure all the wheels are on. Everything's running.
What is Vito doing?
My camera fell. Sorry.
How did you not know your camera fell?
I thought you were streaming taking a dump or something. Like,
I was dumping
I thought Vito was in the toilet.
No, I got this camera, but it's got like it doesn't have like a regular base. It's like a magnet, and the magnet sucks.
Jim tells you, says, you just heard casino and blackjack. You didn't even care that it was Columbus Day. You're making the call to Frankie to smooth things over for the chief. I knew it was Columbus Day. That is, Columbus is a hero. Christopher Columbus is a hero in this house. He might be a rapist and genocidal maniac out there, but in this house, Christopher Columbus is a hero. Fucking hero.
I wasn't watching, and I want to pretend I don't care, which I really don't. But what's kind of going? Give me the lowdown on what's going on with Liam. Just give me the drive-by. Hey Shane, today this is where we're at
with Liam.
Yeah.
With Liam. Oh, so Liam
He's
is
abusing his wife.
Oh yeah. There's that.
What?
Liam. Oh, Yeah, Shane, like Liam screamed at his wife over spilling water on his artwork. And I think that's when things changed for him, because up until that point, like, he was feeling pretty good about himself. He was like, listen, you know, there are all these people who deserve my fire, you know, my anger. Mm-hmm. And he did a nice 2-hour live stream where he's condemning Katie Did and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, what happened was right at the end of the live stream, his wife spilled water on a piece of artwork. And he thought he had muted himself. Vito, did you see? Vito's got the filter on where he's
what filter? What are you talking about?
Vito, you're not a little mango girl. Oh, that's awful.
What do you mean?
Tiny, beautiful
just how
boy.
I look all the time.
I mean, it's
what?
See, you're right. I saw that clip and I assumed it was a bit.
I normally have softer eyes. You're right.
I thought it was a bit. But then I thought, if it is a bit, that's even worse.
Talk to me about that. Why would you say that?
Well, because if you're going out here and your bit is to have some sort of Archie Bunker shit without the punchline, that's kind of bad. You know?
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, he's going to have to get like a studio audience back there laughing to make that shit funny. You know?
There is no bit whatsoever ever in the conversation.
It wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a bit, I don't know if it's a bit. I'm saying if it's a bit.
Yeah.
What do you think is a bit?
I'm just saying it's just like there's things that he does that I'm convinced are not factual, like that, you know, and they're theater, and he's a showman, and it's just something about this. It just seems so.
Everything is one.
Yeah, and there's a story being told, and it's all the string is there. I can see the invisible string of the story.
Well, let's play this for Vito. Like we're gonna play just a couple minutes where where Liam is in his glory, and then the bad thing happens. Like for this long, see how long this red lightsaber is here. That's how long Liam was in his glory. Okay. And then right at the end, something bad happens that ruins it. Let's listen.
Or are you one of YouTube's? I don't say that. Don't say that shit. You get me struck with their shit. Yeah, I'm just laughing at this stupid, retarded shit.
Yeah, everybody's stupid and retarded. He's just laughing at us.
How did you... Excuse me for one moment.
Oh, God.
You ruined it. You ruined it. It was... It's all wet. Get out of my face. Get away from me. I can't send him that. God damn it. That's original art. What have you done? What have you done? It's fucking $300, Shanna. Why would you put water on it?
I did it. I was just packing the away for it so it doesn't get ruined. And
oh, my God.
Mold on.
Why can you not leave things alone? It's not mold, it's water. It's the ink one. You put water on it. God damn it, woman. I love you, but why?
I didn't touch it. It was being on.
Doesn't matter. I've got to get back to this. This has got to be over. Oh, great. And I'm unmuted this whole time. That's fantastic. Now we're going to be on this. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Anyway, go. Get away from me.
Yeah.
300. I've got to redo all of that now. That's like 2 days of work, Shanna.
Wow.
No, I want you not to move. Fucking hell.
Your human review when they know nothing about what's going on?
Back to Katie.
You can't tell me all those links and everything I shared. Yes, thank you. Yes, follow me over. You can't tell me that, Dave, you didn't get a human. I guarantee you, if a human looked through all the references, all the links, and the timestamps I shared, they would have changed their decision.
That's it, right?
And they didn't.
Well, no, there's more.
So they fucking lied.
So he's laughing. Here's the thing. Liam is laughing because he took down Katie Did's channel. And Katie Did has like, no, I'm trying to tell YouTube that like this guy who took down my channel is a fucking psychopath. And he took it down like, and there's no good reason. I was just clipping him. And she's telling the story, which you should never, by the way, never relate your L's on an audience unless you have to, because your enemies will enjoy listening to your pain. And I know there's this whole thing where you go, yeah, but maybe they'll join up with me and etc. and be on my side. Yeah, but it's worse that your enemies are going to be like, like Liam laughing. YouTube told her no. They said, no, we took your channel down. We took it down. It's going to stay down. And so Katie's upset. Liam is chortling for 2 hours about this.
Oh, I took your channel down. Your channel's down now, love. There's nothing you can do about it. What? You thought that it was bots that did this? No, it was actual human beings. Human beings who have feelings, unlike you can't. You can't. So then this happens with his wife, which is very funny. So he goes back to it. He's trying to revel in Katie's pain just one last time. And there's a nice little bit at the end here.
Lied to me. So fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. I will continue to build my Rumble. And God forbid the day this is gone, my Rumble will be set to go.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, gosh. And you know what? It's karma, because I had just had original art destroyed. Nice little thing that was sitting there ready to go, a box that was ready to go. And now everyone's going to talk about that and me being pissed off at my wife over that instead of the actual topic at hand. Isn't that the story of my fucking life? All right. So I'm now going to go, and instead of just finishing packing, I now have to completely redraw a whole piece of art, which will probably take me 2 to 3 days. So thanks very much, guys. I'll catch you guys in the future. Hooray. What a joke, right? Like,
I can't tell if is he being sarcastic or what's happening.
He does his little
anyway, I'm running Gub, so da-da-da-da-da. Yeah,
he's about to be sarcastic right upside her head.
It's trying to close it out like with a W. Like, I don't care. Yeah. He's yelling, and then he goes, shit, I'm still yelling. little munchkin laugh, Yeah, 363 days.
Poor guy.
It's hard work. Shout out. We do have a new, what is this?
But just imagine for a minute that every single day that you wake up, you need to delete all of your message bank and all of your wife's message bank, because it is entirely full of people masturbating. And it's just full of people fucking jerking off and gay porn noises. First up. So that people can leave your message before the next day when the same thing happens.
How do you know if they're gay porn noises?
I don't know.
Right?
What if the bitch is quiet?
How do you know bird call? You have to do your research, right? Right?
Oh.
Just imagine. And you play it and drink your coffee. So jerking off again, and there's some gay porn noises on my answer machine. It's 1997. I have an answer machine, and somebody filled it up with gay porn. I'm gonna die. Oh God, that's funny. All right. I don't know, man. All I know is that there's that. So now Liam is angry, and this is the video he made today.
Like I'm Satan. I'm Satan. How you doing, Ernie? Oh yeah, famously married couples are always perfect experiences together. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Who cares? Ethan doesn't like you fucking or anyone else. But you say I'm not CG. I haven't been since April. They shunned me and kicked me out. It's been 4 months, but you'll still find me on every single live stream. You'll still find me getting fucked around by these people.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that I can even sort of hang out and talk with is like Frog Tony and crew.
Yeah.
I don't even like the fact the show's called CG Suburbs, because I don't want to sort of be near CG in any way. But, these are the only guys that have been fair and reasonable to me. Before that, it was a war campaign, and half those guys hate my guts now.
Imagine that.
So, I don't really have anyone I can hang out and talk with. Before that, it was Chris, so that was it. I had Chris, and then that was a fucking another knife in the back.
Knife in the back.
Knife.
Everyone's crying so hard about how hard done by they are, and how I shouldn't cry about how hard done by I am. But at the same time, the difference is these people are like fucking making accusations and pointing a sword at my neck. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's a sword.
Sword at your neck. That's quite an image.
Why is Liam so unhappy?
And Matty Ice.
He should be happy.
He should be happy.
Ethan does care. That's why he still makes videos on Liam.
It's not fun being happy like
1 minute, Jibber. I'm trying to understand this. No,
See
like
how
I
important
said,
it is that I care. Like, you know, does Ethan care? I do. I
You
care
really
about
like.
everything.
You said one thing like when you, during the shunning, you said "get away from me," and that was like used and amplified and borrowed and sprout new life in Liam's head. He keeps using that analogy a lot, like they get away from me and all that stuff. He's
I
like,
tried to get away. No, well, I mean, what it was somebody sent me this weird video of Liam. They said, "Haven't you?" I said, "What is everybody's problem with Liam?" They said, "Haven't you seen this video?" And I said, "No." And it was Liam sitting there in profile, you know, and his camera was next to him. For some reason, he wanted to just film himself in his backyard, and he's like, he's saying this weird stuff. He's like, "I'm really scared. Gosh, it's never been this scary. I'm really scared. I have this Dropbox full of child pornography, and I keep reporting it to the authorities, but they added my name to it. There's them, you know, those people, these people. It's always these people, them. They added my name to it, and I'm now trapped in this Dropbox full of pornography, child pornography." And I'm watching this, and I'm like, and he's like, "And I keep reporting it, but nobody does anything about it." I'm like, I'm fairly sure that even in Australia, if you called any authority and said, I have a Dropbox full of what's called CSAM, child sex abuse material, or CP. If you said, I have this, and these people, their names, these people, you know their names, right? Their names are attached to the Dropbox too. They sent it to me, and I want to report this. I'm pretty sure they'd be over right away. I think that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't have to sit there. Vito, they come over right away, right? When you get caught with the CP. I mean,
I don't have personal experience, but that's what I believe happens.
Yeah, but let's say, for instance, that like you know, he reported this folder that he was forcefully added to.
Yeah.
And the police is like, "No, we don't care." Meh.
Yeah.
Why make that video and put it on the
Then why would you even tell people? So I saw this, Vito. I'm just kidding. By the way, I'm kidding, Vito. Obviously,
thank you.
You know,
no, I know.
But yeah, like I was going, get away from us. And I actually, after watching that, I said, it's not even like your lies about like fighting alligators or crocodiles or kangaroos. They're cute, you know, that's cool. Your lies about being the most popular comic book art creator in Australia, that's fine. When you're sitting there making up shit, if it is made up, but who would make that up about having a Dropbox full of CP? Get the fuck away from COMICSGATE. Like, get away from my little comic book club. Like, what are you doing?
All right.
We don't need that. We don't need that shit around us.
Yeah. Yeah.
He watched that video of me saying, "Get away from us." And I watched his face. Did you see his face get dark with rage?
Yeah.
Like pissed that I said, "Get away from us," about that, you know. He's like, "Yeah,
get back."
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, there's a little bit of truth in every like fish story too. You know what I mean? You go, well, that's not true, but like what the fuck? Like none of it really made any sense to me. Like if you have, first of all, and I told Liam this, I said, you know, when in my review of his retarded story, I was like, I think that people who are into that material don't know each other, because like, why would, like, can you imagine me being like, hey, I'm going to pick 3 COMICSGATers at random, and I'm going to show them highly illegal material that can get me locked away for 50 years. And I'm just going to show it to them and invite them to be a part of my weird, dangerous, sick, perverted cult. And probably all 3 of them are going to go, great. So glad to be invited to this.
I just like being a part of something.
Yeah, like I just want to feel involved.
Thank God I wasn't excluded.
Yeah, I just feel like you're in the higher echelon of everything here. This is so. Can you imagine? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like I think from what I know about it, like you trade with people you don't know on the internet. It's anonymous. It's, you know, that kind of a thing. So tracking individuals down, you don't track down a ring necessarily of people who all know each other. It's not like a witch's coven. It's like individuals who are receiving material from different sources and trading it.
Yeah.
So that didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, I don't think that's true. I don't think you could find, you know, 3. So, and the other thing is Liam announced like he's like, there are like 4 people, and it's like 2 of them have been caught. I'm like, well, who are the other 2? Like, if you know, like, surely, like, who are the other 2?
Who were the first 2? Did he name anybody?
Well, no, he did after the fact, because famously we had 2 of these.
He's saying Vic King was one of them. Is that what he was saying?
He was one of them, and then Slick Jimmy was the first one.
And they were all sharing the same folder.
And if a third one is caught, he'll be the third one that was on there.
Yeah, it's like you know those guys who go to the police station and start like confessing to murders they've never done.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
So I was listening to like Dart Gift. I guess he was talking like little about it. He brought up the point like in the timeline, and when I guess he said Vic King, which I don't really keep up with all this shit.
Thank you, Woodshot.
He would have known and then hid that he was in the room, and even have him on a stream in between, and it doesn't make sense. Like
well, there's
if
also
a guy links
video
me a
of
folder full of child pornography, I'm gonna go, we're not friends. And
yeah, get away. Like again, like this isn't like, oh, this is kind of, this is like you're gonna go to jail for decades if you get caught with this. So you're gonna be like, get the fuck away from me, like with this shit, and then you might even report that guy, you know, as well. I probably would. I think. I don't know. Nobody's ever done that, but Nonstopolis says, who's a bigger flambe, Vito Spatfora, or Eric the Bunks? Did you hear Pee Wee Herman had CP, but the charge was bumped down? What's up with that? No, I never heard that about Pee Wee Herman at all. Who's the bigger flambe, Vito Spatfori, or Eric the Bunks? I would say Eric the Bunks because he's real and he's actually gay. Kid. Yeah, Vito Spatafori's kid is like, what an unfortunate case.
Messed.
P. Count says, and he was on Vic's stream after the Dropbox video. Right. He went into Vic's. There's video of him like talking about Vic King. Like,
well, okay, so that goes to my point. Like, I'm like, okay, well, some of these things I think they're like, you know, like big fish tales, but he doesn't understand the difference between negative attention and positive attention. So a big fish story that's a negative on him, he gets the same dopamine hit as a big fish story that's a positive. He just gets the attention. That's the only thing he understands. And the thing about that, he's chasing the dragon, right? Let's say he's chasing that hit. You know, I want people talking about me. I want people whatever. So then it forces him to kind of edgelord this stuff. It has to escalate. It has to be a new wacky thing tomorrow. And you know, you end up with like, get that away from me. You know, like shit. I don't know. That's a.
You think that was fake? I don't think it's fake at all. I think everything with Liam.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, if he's that level of master manipulator, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
and go, I'm gonna pretend you spilled water on my stuff,
so that I can get something viral, like a viral moment within this tiny niche community of comic book fans.
Don't give him ideas, like,
you know what I mean? It's like. That would be like
possible to give him ideas. I don't think that highly of Liam. I don't think you could hand him that idea and have him do anything.
No, I mean the idea that like the out is like, oh yeah, I was trying to Machiavelli theater production for you guys. Are you silly idiots?
Oh, you all fell for it.
Stupid
idiots. Yeah, he got us.
There's a vid on Liam Gray exposed on Rumble. Give him a follow, showing Liam apologizing to Vic King, says Advocates Lynch. Yeah, I've seen that too. So clearly, like, you know, he did not know. And are those prints signed? Yes, they are signed. Okay, so I just put a link in the chat. Go over and grab these. These are 50% off a bundle of 5 prints, including Batman and the Joker, Cyberfrog, 2 Cyberfrogs, one by John Malin, and then also Rainbow the Brute, signed, numbered, and there are only 6 left, 6 sets left. So go over there and pick up one of those. And then also, what did I want to promote? Where's Shane's Starlight Cats? I had that pulled up somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. Starlight Cats, guys. Whoa, it's at almost 24,000.
Yep. And yeah, and it's coming down Tuesday night. So Tuesday night we had to fix the counter. It was off earlier, but I want to talk about this for a minute just because it affects all creators and backers from here on out. Back me, bro. If you look at the counter, it'll start, I think, 48 hours out. And you can't set it any other way. And as you can see, it counts down to the second. So this is what every campaign is going to look like when it starts counting down. Now we're going to add another 30 days to the campaign, but depending on your VPN, it's going to read a different time. But when you start a campaign, this is for the creators. You have to pick your time zone that you're shutting down. So, there is no like, hey, I got to do the math and figure out, Indiegogo's West Coast time. Like you can just say East Coast time. I want to close out at 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So we made it where depending on your time zone, you're setting the clock to your unique time zone. Now, everybody's going to forget all that, and I'll have to explain it a million times. But this is what it's going to look like whenever we're counting down.
A million times. We'll learn.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. This is very exciting. Get in there and back Starlight Cats with Shane Davis, this new campaign. Next week, by the way, 1 week from today is the launch of Elephant and Cyberfrog #1 on Back Me Bro. So I asked people, Shane, I said, I had like 30 people in my chat. And I said, how many of you are going to back it? Can I get a 1 in the chat? You got like 6 or 7 ones.
Yeah, I think it's going to be big. It's a new Cyberfrog book drawn by you. Most of it's done, right?
Mm-hmm. I was very encouraged. I was encouraged by people's reaction to. I said, "Are you guys going to back it?" And they said, "Yeah, maybe." Like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, "Oh, nice. Thank you so much." I did a draw stream this morning, Shane, that was absolutely killer. My draw streams do better than a lot of people's just regular streams.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens, but it is true. Like I got like 300 people watching me draw Cyberfrog this morning, like early in the morning, and I was like, "You guys
I
have
had
nothing."
like 2 the other night doing some draw stream or something. I don't know. Some people tune into them, some people don't. Depends. I'm not into them though.
You're not into draw streams?
No, I just I don't know. I listen to music a lot when I draw, and whenever I'm not listening to music, it just kind of breaks my rhythm. But that looks killer. What is this?
What's your favorite drawing music?
Oddly enough, it's usually like it's really weird, kind of techno-y trailer music. It's not what you would think.
Oh, that's what everybody wants to play when they, because like I get requests. Look at 30 out of 30 super chats, yellow super chats, and I'm sitting there drawing Cyberpunk. They all play like video game music. They want me to play like the Super Mario Brothers theme and shit. I
feel like
whatever.
you need stuff without lyrics. Like the lyrics interfere with your brain.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be creative.
Yeah, it's a lot of smooth jazz and stuff. But yeah, I was up there drawing Cyberfrog, and thank you guys for joining me with that. Too awesome. Appreciate it. All right, let's move on. Let's finish the Liam video. I want to hear what he has to say because he says he was right. He hates everybody, and I don't think that's right at all. Okay.
Backers at COMICSGATE, not the king. So you get kicked out if no one backs you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know that they're the backers. I know that, Jibbo. Hey, anyway, I got to go. Dude, I don't see it in here very often. I don't want chocolate right now, Shani. Yeah, no chocolate.
Don't yell
for
at
me.
her,
I'm too
please.
fat. So, yeah. So, yeah, like, come by and have an actual talk when I'm not in a rush, Jibbo. So I can sort of understand your point. If you're saying that what matters is the backers, I agree. I agree 100%. But, if you think that, people have a clear vision of who I am and what I believe and what I represent, given the propaganda and the nonsense, I don't know if you do. I don't know if people do. And it sounds like
I don't.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's kind of a big problem with Liam.
So I unsubscribed, and now I'm just going to back away further. It's like, I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's like, I tell you, hey, this isn't a realistic depiction of what's going on, or this is what's happening. And it's like, no big deal. All of these other sacred cows are more important. And I'm like, cool.
Me,
bro.
I'm a sacred cow.
You know, this will be the last time I talk about him. You know?
Sacred lol cow.
It's about
hurtful,
him. But
are you
it's,
him?
you know, perpetuating a cycle.
Yeah.
He feels the need to go and go again. All these people go to a poisoned well. That's the thing that sucks. Like, it's like all these people will go like, yeah, I'm going to go to all the people that hate Liam and ask them about what's going on, and then just give
hang on.
preferential treatment.
All right, if that's true, Liam, who poisoned the well?
Yeah, who was
Who's
it?
putting the poison in the well? Even if people are going to the poison well, who put the poison in the well? You're putting the content in the poison well.
And the bucket.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, you know, honestly, it's probably true that Liam is just being completely normal and cool. And there are people who just want to create propaganda about him, Shane.
Yeah.
And that propaganda, it's all lies, and it poisons the well, and it makes people think that Liam is something other than what he is. For example, well, there are people who think that Liam is like a flagger, somebody who wants to flag down his enemies' channels for making fun of them because he, you know, he won't, like, he doesn't want to be made fun of, and he's warned people. He said, I don't have any other opportunity here. I'm going to have to silence you by taking down your channel. And they didn't listen. And, you know, that's not who Liam actually is, though. You know, I don't think. Or is
He's
it?
a fair and just ruler. You guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you just, like, you know, then Liam won't destroy your life.
Okay, he flagged Katie's channel. Okay, this is why none of this plays out and it doesn't make sense. Okay, so you flag Katie, you take Katie down. Why keep underscoring it? Why are you over here doing a football touchdown dance? Like, I mean, the quartering flagged, you know, some channels. He's not out here, you know, spiking the football every fucking day about flagging channels.
No, he keeps doing it quietly, I think, and like you know.
That's what I'm saying. I know, but that's what I'm saying.
This is his first win ever on any in like a long time. Like, he finally got something to happen. You know,
Liam finally got the woman.
Yeah,
the woman is dead.
Yeah, they've been shitting on me, but now I got their channel banned, so I'm the winner.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
So, like, Katie's dead channel is like a trophy?
Yeah, because it's a warning. You know, you can pull that out forever and just be like, listen, there are people who are afraid, and they're just like, I don't want to fuck with Liam because I don't want my channel taken down. I'm like, he can't take your channel down. Yeah, he can't. There has to be a reason for it. Liam can't just go, I'm taking your channel down. There has to be a really, really good reason for channel deletion. And, you know, Katie, by the way, I think had a channel taken down before. So, like, there was and she's a clipper, and there are all kinds of reasons. You could take a clipper channel down pretty easily. You know, any of these clip channels.
Content. Did she ever say what they banned her for? Was it bullying?
It might have been bullying. I don't know. Not sure. But I mean, when you're a clip channel and you get taken down for bullying, it's because the content that you're clipping is bullying. You know what I mean? Not like you.
Yeah.
So
not the act of clipping.
Yeah. So it does. You know. Anyway, all these clip channels are just kind of skating by. Like, if anybody, I remember like Ethan Ralph talking about like taking down a couple of Alyssa's videos once, and it was like there was alarm bells. Like, everybody was, because of course, like, you could do that. Like, you could take down her whole channel if you wanted to, and a few other people threatening clip channels. So I've never done that. I've never threatened a clip channel. I'm always like, you're welcome.
Yeah, just report them.
Oh yeah, just like, I'm not going to tell them it's coming. I'm just going to report them. And
yeah, it's not. I'm not going to tell you it's coming. I'm just going to hit you.
That'll get clipped, and they'll be like, "See, look, this guy." All right, hold on a second. Let's move on. Who cares about Liam? You know what I mean? People are sick of me talking about Liam all the time. In fact, it's become a little bit of a joke that all I do is talk about Liam Gray. So let's move on, and let's talk about Eric July. He's got a new video here. He's got a bunch of new videos, Eric is officially coping and seething over, I think,
that's a great still.
I went to Clip Sama the other day. I miss Clip Sama. Like, he used to clip all the Dick and Vito, Eric July stuff. So funny, man. It's just so funny. When Eric was like in his glory, I watched the lawsuit video again, where Dick Masterson goes through his video, like where Eric is explaining to everybody, that it's shocking. It is shocking that this ministry who claim to be Christians want to sue me and take some of my profits away. It is shocking. Watch that video. It's absolutely like hilarious. It's hysterical.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. It's 8 a.m. and
well, good morning to you.
Good morning. Top of the morning to you, my friends.
have a terrific day in Greece.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah,
and hopefully it will be a deep one. Anyway, I don't know. Ethan, check your DMs. I've sent you Jim and the homophobes, and let's make an issue.
Let's go.
Of this. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
I'll
good
catch
night,
up with you tomorrow. Bye.
Good night, buddy.
Bye.
Look, 100 viewers down in 4 minutes. Oh, because people don't want to hear me talk about Eric. They just want to hear me talk about Liam. It doesn't matter which one of those, like I actually choose to talk about. I'll get the same complaints. Are you talking about Eric? Why are you talking about Liam? Talking about Liam? Why are you talking about Eric? Don't worry. We can talk about everybody. We can talk shit about both of them. Okay? You guys, just hang out. I want to watch Eric talk. Now, he is currently, I think, struggling a little bit. As it turns out, Kanan White is available, Shane. You want to hire Kanan? You want to hire Caro Brown?
No.
I saw Caro's available, and I'm like, wow. Now that's a get.
Yeah.
Ghost
I
Rider
mean, maybe I would hire Caro Brown to help bench press.
Can I hire his drummer to manage my money? Is that still a
His
thing?
drummer. Yeah, he was the chief financial officer, as a bass guitarist or something.
You know what? You always want to trust the money. The drummer.
I would like to hire Brandon. Like, if I can have anybody from the warehouse, I want Brandon to be my bodyguard, walking around kind of cross-eyed. And then, I'll just be walking.
Keep an eye on both corners of the warehouse at the same time. That's his most valuable asset.
I just
don't
think
need a security camera set up. You just put him in the corner of the warehouse. He's like,
exactly.
He's like, I got it. I'm watching everything. All right, let me hear what Eric is saying here. Now, Eric is angry about a bunch of stuff. He just recently released some animation. Did you see the Ice On animation that he released?
No.
Isn't it like how long is it?
It isn't long enough, I think. I mean, it is in a way, but in another way, like it's supposed to cost $15,000. I don't think it's $15,000 worth of animation.
Wait, this is the thing he crowdfunded?
Yeah.
Yeah. Through the Mac Club or whatever, right?
Yeah. Not through the Mac Club.
That was Ripa. This
he had
was
a separate thing.
Yeah, this was like his Ripa Works thing, right? Like he made it's very confusing, but there's Ripaverse, right, which is his thing, and then there's Ripa Send, which is for other people, and then in the middle of that, low key, he made this thing called Ripa Works, which was when he says, "Okay, I really am crowdfunding," and I think
this guy, man.
Yeah, because he can't just say, "Hey, I'm crowdfunding." He literally is like,
if you want an ice cream cone, come by Ripasoft, and if you want me to check your pants, come by Ripa Taylor. And like, man, just have a company.
Yeah, everything's Ripa something.
Have a service.
He's got Ripa Backyard for like kids or something like that. It's so weird, man. He's like,
come on down to Ripa Play, the ultimate indoor adventure park.
No, it's
for
really
children
called
who love the
Ripa
Ripaverse.
Backyard, man. It's like, and he's got pictures of white kids laying in the grass, like Free to Be You and Me, like reading Ripa comics. It's like, the fuck is this? All right, so Shane, like he said last year, around this time last year, he said, I need your money. He said, I'm going to need your money. I'm thinking about making a video game. And so he did a bunch of live streams, which were really transparently funny. Like we're going to be looking at some video games. And he's watching video game footage, and he's going, "I'll make this shit right now. You give me $3-4 million, I'll make this shit right now. I'll make this tomorrow. You give me $3 million, $2 million, $2 million, 350." And he's just watching this stuff. It's clear that like he's just like looking for. And in the meantime, I'm talking to people who know something about reskinned video games. I don't know anything about it, but they're like, the stuff that he's looking at, he could make Streets of Rage. They'll reskin that for you for like $4,000, put your characters on there, and then boom, it looks like, if you don't know better, it looks like a video game that might have cost a little bit of money, albeit old school. And then boom, you profit. Like, how much should I bring in? $3 million. How much should I spend? 4,000. That's a net. That's a net profit. So it was clear what he was doing, but I think he got really kind of like, he wanted to make the fans feel like they were a part of this. So he made a mistake and he put it up to a vote. He said, so I'm going to be doing a crowdfunder. What do you want? You want animation or do you want a video game? Video game. And his audience, his stupid audience, voted for like animation. And the funny thing about it is that like, there's no money to be made. Like, if he had a video game, he could put it on Steam and charge $10 ad infinitum and be making money back from that. On top of the fact that he's hoping for $3 million. He's not going to spend that much. Boom, his company is liquid again. That's what he's hoping for. But it's like, instead they chose animation. There's no future in that. And then they didn't even want to give him any money. So he ended up with after 3 goes at it, he ended up with $150,000 for 10 pieces of animation.
How do these people still have money to throw at this guy? It's crazy.
The animation thing like is weird because I mean, a lot of these people were kind of cooked in, like, oh, we're going to get a Dean Cain. Remember, he was like, if the Ripper Club gets enough, we'll make an animated series. We'll get the Horseman trailer. So he didn't.
He's been milking money for that for a little.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't really he didn't realize he'd already put like their hopes up on this when he put it up to the vote, like that these guys really were invested in the idea of an animated series, and it just kind of rolled over. I remember how this happened and how it fucked him. Like,
they're picturing when he says animated shorts.
Yeah.
You're thinking about when somebody says we're going to make a ISOM animated short. I'm thinking it's going to be 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's going to be a cartoon. There's going to be a plot. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll give this guy some money. I'd like to see ISOM animated. Well, it was a year and he didn't do anything. And then I started picking on him for it. I said, where'd that animation go? Like, and suddenly the first of 10 shorts comes out. Now, if the people are going, how much did that cost, Eric? He goes, a lot. More money than you, way more money. Well, okay, so it should have cost $15,000 because 150 divided by 10. And we got the first one. $15,000 for this. Here we go. Let's watch. This is called Rippaverse Animation Behind the Scenes. This looks like Narwhal drew it. Interesting. That's what we would call like an animatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You know what's horrible is that sounds like Eric. And can you imagine Eric sitting here going, "Whoo, whoo, wow"? You know?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Oh my God.
I didn't even think of that, but he did do it, didn't he? He went into his studio and he did the voiceover.
He's like, and this right here will punch the ground. Wow.
What does ISOM do? He just punches the ground all the time. I've never seen ISOM do anything like. You know, you could do.
I still don't know what his fucking powers are. I still
pull
don't
that
get
back.
it.
Go back again and imagine Eric recording this.
All right, I will. Let's hear Eric recording this. Yeah. That's 100% Eric. All right, so very good. So that's the animatic, and I think we'll see a little bit more of this. How does this work?
See, like this, it's so weird. Like, why does it behind the scenes?
Because it makes it look well.
There's not enough animation to fill an actual video.
Yeah, it makes it look like there's more work being done. Whenever, I don't know, like it makes it look more important too in a weird way. Like I don't know, like
this is an investor. Everything he makes is an investor pitch for a guy who says he doesn't want investors. It's so weird.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, you were saying that way back when. Like your idea was that he was gonna. I would like to know, because Eric, one of the things that Eric used to say all the time was, "I've turned down more money than I've made," and I was like, "From who?" Like,
well, at this point, so he doesn't want outside
saying that. And he says he's a good businessman, and he said that.
Yeah, he said that early on. He said, "You guys don't understand," because what he was trying to say was, "I'm single-minded in sticking to my plan, and my plan is, this is zero pipeline, direct to customer. The books are going to be ready, and all the things that he's given up now." But he said, "I've had other opportunities." He's like, "You see this money that I made? You see this money? I turned down more money than this, okay? Just to stay true to who I am, et cetera, et cetera." I wonder if he regrets that now. Jim Tells You is here. What's up, Jim? He could have used Grok and stitched together a 30-minute cartoon. At DFF did it on X for 1,200. DC was 1,200 DC. It was pretty good, and it didn't cost nothing. Yeah.
I mean, his business plan, it wasn't to get outside investors. It was to, this is what he shows his YouTube friends and whoever else when he goes, "You should publish a comic book with me and let me get money from your audience,"
Yeah.
Like this is all to just give himself this look of legitimacy that he wants to be like the house for all these fucking Friday Night Tights guys, and he's hoping that, again, it connects him to slightly higher guys. Like he wants
None
to
of
find
that worked.
He wants to find guys who want to do this. What do you call it? These vanity projects.
Well,
and then he can go to them. I can make statues and shit for you.
Right. Go back to the time though. Right before he launched this was when everybody. I would say it was like the fever pitch of the parallel economy bullshit that everybody was preaching. Right. All the conservatives were like, the Daily Wire. Everything's a parallel economy, which still doesn't mean shit. Like,
no.
It's the weirdest thing, but everybody was saying it, and then he comes along with this. I kind of agree. I see what Vito's saying. The only thing that doesn't track is when people would ask him, "Are you there for other creators' books?" He's like, "Nah." At first, he's like, "Ain't about that," So that doesn't track. Later on, he would be, when the going gets tough. I don't know.
No, he'd be like, he wasn't there for anybody's books, but like there was he didn't like the criticism that Eric eats alone, you know what I mean, was like, did get to him, and he went, "Well, I'm going to just quickly fix that by making a 6-minute video where I shout out to Rini Strakowski, shout out to Phil Diaz, like all the pieces of shit that hate COMICSGATE now. Shout out to these indie creators. You should go check them out." Well, how can I do that? Do you have the links? Nah, son. But I do have the link to ripaverse.com that you can go to. So he did that video so nobody would be able to say he doesn't promote anybody. Be like, go look at that video. He just promoted all kinds of pieces of shit. Now back to your regularly scheduled program where it's all about me all the time. It's all about Eric July and my stuff by my shit. Which is why, like COMICSGATE just baffled him. He's like, "You got to learn how to peep game, Ethan. You got to learn how." I'm like, we're trying to promote everybody here.
You should be peeping more game, to be fair.
I'm peeping game now.
Yeah, you could be peeping more game.
So I have a theory, like probably a lot of those YouTube buddies were like, "Yeah, man, I'll make a comic. Sure. Everybody's all talk till they actually have to sit down and like, man, I might suck. Man, people might make fun of my writing or drawing or whatever."
Well, it's hard work. It's not making a comic book is real hard, which is why Eric doesn't even do it. Eric farms out. Eric goes, "I need things that look like comics. Let me just hire some Brazilians." That's what he does. Brazilians. Like, actually, like, how many books has Eric written in 4 years? Like, just written. Not too many, like 3, 4. So, it is tough work. He's not even drawing them, and he's barely put out more books. But he can just sit there and hire people. Just fucking, we need content. It doesn't matter if it's good. We just need a ton of books. But you pass that same kind of instinct on. You kind of think to yourself, well, if I made $3.7 million on a comic, well, what would Nerdrotic get? The question is, does Nerdrotic want to go and make a comic book? I mean, not really.
I'm surprised he didn't make a comic book. I'm surprised that what Nerdrotic went to was, I want to tell my story of becoming a guy who complains about shit on the internet. Well, that's not a good story.
Yeah, but probably Nerdrotic had enough sense to know, like, I don't want to be held up to those standards.
Like, yeah. Well, that's the other thing about that book is nobody's ever going to read it because it's a book. Putting out a book is the safest thing in the world.
It's not that. It's an autobiography. If somebody's like, hey, this is a shit story, he's like, yeah, my life sucks. Like, he has to go out here and write a fantasy. No, he has to go out here and write a fucking fantasy or sci-fi book, and it sucks, and he's over here criticizing everything. Then his whole shtick falls apart if it sucks. I mean, it's one thing to criticize The Hobbit or whatever the fuck he's on about, but then if he can't go do better, then his whole thing goes down. The risk versus reward of him writing a comic book is crazy. Like,
well, that happened to Critical Drinker.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole if I was him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, long term. But I mean, the idea of just kind of quickly getting $1 million. Hey, Eric's doing it. Like, maybe I want to get in there and get it. It should have worked. I mean, if you look at it as a business plan, it should have worked.
One time. It would do just like Eric. It will work at the beginning, but once people read it and it's shit, they're not going to keep buying it. Not 3-4 issues in. No, they're going to give you money 1 or 2 times on it and they're out. Like, I don't know. I mean, well,
that's Shane, listen, if we ran a comic book puppy mill like Eric does, and it's like you and I, like, we're producing at our best, like we could produce like 1.5 if we're working full, nothing else, 1.5 of these big books a year. Now, that's not enough because as long as it has the all caps comics or the 9 Lives label on it, it's going to make money. So what do? We have influencer friends. So we go, let's just say nobody else in COMICSGATE makes comics or even has the idea, but we have friends in comics. I go to Graham Nolan. I go to Aaron Lopresti. I go to all my friends and go, guys, will you make comic books for me? To, like, I'll do everything else, but I'll share the profits. You've seen that I'm making $1 million on a comic book. I can maybe do the same thing for you. That should have worked. Like what Eric did by going to like Geeks and Gamers and all these guys who have big audiences. It should have worked. And for some reason, it didn't work. Star Wars Theory never made a book. Like he was going to do it.
I remember Melanie Mack showing a half-drawn image or something like that, and Eric retweeting it. I think a lot of these people did think for a weekend about it, and everybody wants to make a comic. You know that. How many people have you, celebrities or, just people in life, they're like,
Tim Pool wanted to do it. Tim Pool wanted to make fucking Shonen Jump.
Yeah. Yeah, they all want to do it, but then sitting down and doing it,
oh my God.
And I mean, everybody's a fan, so there's always a truth, and this is what I never understood about Eric. You understand on some level, is my idea good or bad? To a degree, and then you lie to yourself. Hopefully less, but somewhere there's a lie. And with Eric, I just always this guy never gave a fuck. I think the other YouTubers humored it, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't want to be made fun of. I know I suck, and I talk too much shit on other people's work for me to make something not good."
I think some people thought that way, but I think everybody else was looking at We Will Win and the glory of the Rippaverse. And I think the only thing that stopped them, Shane, is the amount of work that it is. And if Yellow Flash and his comic book had done better out of the gate, like let's just imagine that Mighty Golden Power Ranger made $2 million. You don't think we'd have a Jeremy Griggs book? We'd have a Jeremy Hambley book. We'd have everybody. We'd have a Melanie Mack comic. If it worked, if it was shown reliably that these influencers could trade on their audiences, their large audiences, to back their comic books, And you would think that would work. You would have to just study that and really think twice about why it didn't work. But it surely didn't work. Yellow Flash was like shocking, dude. We were all shocked by his failure. Like just shocked. I really was like, oh, here it comes, man. This is gonna be so embarrassing because I hate
You think
this
even
kid.
like just giving him money, like you think his audience would just give him money for like,
Give him
I've
money,
been listening
dude.
to this guy for 8 years. I can throw him $20.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why not? Why not buy his comic book? And they didn't. So I mean, it's like, and Yellow Flash was talking about it. Somebody's like, your comic book flopped. He's like, oh yeah, well, I got paid and I put a new roof on my house with it. I'm like, that's $9,000. I mean, that's not like putting a new roof on your house is about $9,000. That you spent 4 or 5 years planning this comic book out and putting it out.
That's ironic. Did you missed irony? Did he really say that?
Yeah, he did say that.
Didn't he say he was going to do another one?
Hang on. Dillard, his artist, got flooded out of his house.
I know.
It's like I can't tell if you're fucking with me. He said
no,
that?
he did say that. Yeah, he did. He was trying to act like I don't know how it was a failure. It put a new roof on my house, and it's like,
dude, it's shit like that. I'm like, it's stuff like that. I'm like, there's a God. There's just no way. Like that scenario exists.
Yeah, it just works too well. Carson Dimension says Hambley's book should be How I Shit Myself. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, if it had worked, if Yellow Flash's book had raised $2 million, we'd be like in the depths of Rippercent. It would be like, every single one of these influencers would milk it until it was dead. Because it's not that hard to sit there and come up with an idea and then hire Caro Brown to write it and then hire a Brazilian to draw it. Like, you can put out shit endlessly that way.
Misunderstanding me on that. I think it's not that hard, but it's that hard to be that brave. Okay, like you're missing the whole bravery. Well, there's the bravery aspect of it. These guys all day long make money shitting on everybody in Hollywood, TV, video games, whatever it gets them clicks, and they're going to put their head on the block.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's some. I think some of them, they're like, "Fuck, I don't want it my time on stage." Or I like throwing the rotten fruit at people on stage, not being on stage.
Mark Walter says, Ethan, did Dillard ever get paid anything? Yeah, he got paid equal, I believe, or maybe slightly less than what Yellow Flash got paid. So if we're looking at $100,000 in a comic book, right, Shane? Yeah. After the book is made and fulfilled, but actually fulfilled doesn't even enter into it. $100,000. The book is made. Eric July gets his cut. We don't know what that cut is. But when Yellow Flash says that the book paid to put a roof on his house, I can tell you $10,000 for a roof on Yellow Flash. Yellow Flash lives in a ranch house. He doesn't live in a big house. So about $9,000 tops, $10,000. Dillard probably got $9,000 for his cut of the book. Yeah. So he did get paid he got his percentage deal. And at the end of the day, they were congratulating him for being so forward thinking and brave. This is what innovative guys do. They they take it on the back end. Yeah, like this is so smart.
Oh, he took it in the back end, all right.
He sure did.
Just think though, if Dillard didn't forego payment and go through sacrifice and hard times, Flash wouldn't have a roof on his house.
That is so fucking hell, Shane. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, that is true. Dillard put a roof on Flash's house when Yellow Flash let Dillard get flooded out, live in the backyard. And that was the most amazing thing. All this stuff happened right at the start of Trashcast, where Yellow Flash came after me, and then Dillard got, we found a video of Dillard saying, "I haven't been paid anything yet. I've been working on this for 2 years. Yellow Flash hasn't paid me. I made a deal to get paid on the back end." And, it's like there's footage of him living in the backyard. Dark Gift paid for his family's Christmas. It's like because his house flooded. It's fucking amazing. And that's how Trashcast got started. I had like 5,000 viewers when this all started out.
Dude, this looks more fucked up in hindsight now that you mentioned the roof. I don't know why the roof is like the cherry on the top. Like, holy shit.
That's amazing.
He could have said it paid for anything else, but not something to do with the house.
Well, you could say put a roof on my house, and most people who've never had to replace the roof on their house because they live in apartments, which is most of Yellow Flash's fans, I would imagine, wouldn't know how much that costs. It sounds like a lot.
But it's also that catchphrase, like, I work hard and put a roof over your head.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
it's also
like
I put a new wing on the house. It also sounds like that.
Yeah.
I put a new wing on the back of my house.
That would be big.
That would be expensive. So it sounds the same as that, which is why Yellow Flash used that phraseology to make it seem like it was something. But we know how much that costs. Not that much. And you know, Dillard worked 2 years on that. You know, it would have just fucking nightmare, dude. I would get as far away from Yellow Flash as I could if I were Dillard or any like Dillard said he's working on the second issue of this. It better not. They better not do that, Dillard. You better not do that, man. Don't do that to yourself. Do
or
something
do it on
new.
your terms. Do it on your terms.
Yeah.
Renegotiate.
Nobody wants that shit. It's completely unoriginal. If you do it, you're gonna have to share it with Flash. Why? Just come up with your own ripoff. Come up with the red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And then
I still don't understand what the appeal of an Egyptian Power Ranger is. It's fucking weird.
In World War II,
In
who was
World War
fighting
II,
with
which adds-
America. Then
Whenever I think about
fight
World War
Hitler.
II, I go, you know what I loved was all the Egyptology going around in World War II.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
It
know,
was all
Hitler
the
with
rage
all that
in
King
World War
Tut
II.
shit he was wearing.
Everybody can. That's why Rommel was driving around up there. His tanks, you know, he was trying to get those mummies.
I mean, they went to Egypt, they fought in Egypt, but nobody was doing Pharaoh shit.
No, nobody cared about that. So really peculiar. Anyway, all right, let's finish watching this animation here and then hear what Eric has to say. So. So we got the line art there. Now it's finished. Clean and color.
But he's not attacking anybody, he's just punching the ground.
And that's all he does. Like, I would, like, you know, if I could, like, Eric will listen to this, I'm sure. You know, and his concerns are what I think right now. This is most deepest concerns. Eric, your guy is strong. Can he do something other than punch the ground? Like, what would Shane come up with something real quick?
I'm gonna give him a something he could use. Eric, you have my permission to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can show your character's strength by using the environment and props, and there's more than the street. They could be trucks, they could be light poles, they could be cement trucks, whatever you want.
All the
What
things
if he
he
was
could
dropped
destroy.
onto a car? Would that be exciting?
Yeah, why not use cars as
Oh, you
weapons?
could punch through a
right?
car.
Start throwing things around,
Mm.
right? You know, use your environment as weapons. You know, rather than just hitting the fucking pavement all the time.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I would have like a villain who, and first you see like if I had like 10 seconds of animation, you got a villain who sees a 3-year-old girl like she's doing
He's on
like
cue.
she's doing you know, jumping jacks, you know, whatever it is, skipping rope in the street.
Yeah.
And the villain picks up a whole bus, like a city bus, and he throws it at he's so mad at this 3-year-old. He throws the city bus at the 3-year-old, and then Isom shows up and catches the city bus and puts it down. Yeah, and then
I got a better
skips
idea.
rope with her.
He rips up a piece of the street and he throws it at Isom. And Isom runs in and
Catches
uses his classic catchphrase, catch street.
Yeah.
And he grabs
Catches
the street
it.
and then he puts it back down.
Cars are going to cost you extra. That's true. Yeah, this is cheap animation. It's not like he's got a whole lot of money. He's only got $15,000 for this 3 seconds of animation.
It's just like a total waste of, man, everything he does, I go, man, what are you going to do with this? This doesn't do anything for you.
The most use there would be for this is like commercials, right? Like, because you can't sell it. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Put this shit on DVD? Like, what are you gonna do with it? Like, how do you make money out of it? Like, I mean, I've had friends that are in animation, and some even helped me out with some back in the day, and they were trying to talk to me about it, and it's like, there's no way to really demonetize this. And then AI came along, I was like, fuck that. Like, it's like,
well, yeah, now with AI, it's like pointless.
Yeah.
I could do this in like a day. I mean, like, even if it was a logo ID for like marketing purposes, like if at the end of it, like he punched the ISOM logo, and you're like, well, I guess that's something you can put at the front of a video or something. But that's not what this is.
He's got to make 10 of these, so it's 15. He raised 150, 10 of them, so 15,000. That's easy math. I can do that. All right, one more pass at this. Let's finish it. Oh yeah, some effects. I want to see Eric July at the microphone doing that. Though,
So it's like a Smash Brothers character introduction, basically.
Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. All right, so here's Eric. I like his face. Whenever we start an Eric video, I laugh at his face. It's something about that first frame that's great. All right.
There's no volume. Ethan, there's no volume.
There's no volume?
There's no audio.
Oh, no. Oh, my browser lost connection to audio. Okay, I'll be out. I'll come right back. I'll be right back.
How's that pinball treating you?
It's collecting dust, Vito. I haven't played it since I've been trying to get Rex 3 to the printer. I quit playing, and now I'm afraid to go play it. I got good, man. Once you figure out the shots and the timing, you know, and the
those
speed
ramps.
of the ball. Yeah, well, not just the ramps, but the return shot, the speed of the ball. You know, all of these things factor in.
You talking about basketball?
Yeah, you gotta learn how to
pinball.
catch the ball. Yeah, you gotta learn how to catch the ball. That's a trick.
Pinball?
I feel like it's cheating, though. I feel like it's kind of cheating.
Catching the ball? No, that's all the pros do that, man.
All the pros do it, but it feels like you're cheating. Yeah.
The show was so much better without Ethan, says Wazero. I know, probably. This is an animation you would use for a video
game.
This
is a pinball podcast now. We're talking about the tapper.
Oh, that'd be so cool if you guys did that. Yeah. What would you call it? What would you call your pinball show?
Pinheads.
Pinheads. Yeah.
All right, so Eric is like, did you like that bit of animation? Well, I know you want more, but I need your money to make more. Yeah, I need your money. Run them pockets. Run them pockets, son.
Now, every time we put out an animation, the same comment sort of shows up. When are you going to do a full episode, a feature? I'd watch that. I want to answer it properly with numbers because the honest answer is more interesting than yes or no.
Yeah.
That Bloodruth plushie, it really just looks like he has a little hooker doll on his
it
desk.
does. It's the most, it looks like a perverted.
If you brought a girl over your house and you said, yeah, and she saw that, she'd be like, why does my boyfriend have a little black hooker doll? Does he does he come on it? Like, that is a horrible thing.
All right, hold on. Let me just watch Eric. Like, Eric is so practiced when he talks. He does this gay thing where he looks aside real quick. Like, some people ask me, like, why can't we have more animation? Well, and then he does this side. It drives me absolutely fucking nuts because you can tell he's done this a bunch of different times. It's like practiced. Watch.
When are you going to do a full episode, a feature? I'd watch that. I want to answer it properly with numbers because the
do you see that? Because
honest answer is more interesting than yes or.
Now, this is what really bothers me because some of you guys are like, I know Ethan is annoyed by his facial tics and his fake persona. But what really bothers me is right here, there's one gray hair coming out of his beard, and it's straight coming right out of his beard. And I just want to go up and I just want to yank it, like just yank that hair out of his beard. And it's going to stay there. It's going to bother me the whole time. All right, here we go. Back to Eric, who's like, I need your money. Run them pockets, son.
Properly with numbers because the honest answer is more.
Look at it. You see that hair? Hold on a second. You see that?
Yeah, we see it. Yeah.
Oh my God, Shane.
I can't unsee it. That can't be his hair. He's probably petting a cat or something. Like, that can't be his hair.
Well, I mean, it's somebody, like, I think it's, I don't know, man. When you have a beard, every now and then you'll get one that grows too big. It's odd colored and stuff like that. I think it's his beard. I really do. But it looks like it's one of my beard hairs. It could be one of Neurotic's pubes. That's, I wonder how that got there. All right.
Thing than yes or no. It's a lesson in how this industry actually works. And once you see it, You'll never watch a show the same way.
Oh my
Let's
God,
use
it's still
anime
there.
since that's the reference point for most people. It's the animation that people love so much. A standard 24-minute television anime episode runs roughly 25 to 50 million yen.
Oh my God, dude, just get that and just Shane.
Why? Hang on. Why would you put that in yen? Like, why are you
for
not
no
going?
reason
Why did you
at all.
present it to your American audience in yen just so you can sound smart and convert it? Like, what the fuck is he doing?
I don't. Just maybe he needed something to make an infographic out of.
Yen. That means like just to let you know, it's fully researched. Like, you know, how would he know? Like initially you're gonna find out what it is in yen, and then you're gonna find out if USD. And the answer is Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, USD.
A lot. Yeah. Well, I stopped there. Let's go to pesos. Let's go to German coin, whatever. Let's just go through it all currency. Like
Part of it is this weird Japanese animation is obviously very popular, so kind of like going to his fans and being like, it's not going to be one of these American cartoons. We'd get Japanese people to make it. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, you're going to want 13 minutes, 46 seconds. So what Eric wants to tell you is I need that 3 million. So I'm wondering like 15,000 for 6 seconds. If you multiplied that so that you got 13 minutes and 46 seconds, would that be his $3 million?
No, that timer keeps going down for some reason.
It does?
Yeah, watch.
All right, hold on.
Call it 160,000 to $300,000.
I think he's saying we only have enough
closer to $320,000 for 24 minutes, and that's the normal range. Prestige Productions clear 500,000, however, an episode. One studio head said earlier this year that the top end TV work has climbed to 300 million yen per episode. That's about $1.9 million for one episode.
That's what he needs. You understand, this is Eric going, I can't give you what it is that you want. It is because you guys need to give me more money. That's all this is. This entire video is Eric guilting his audience and saying, if you gave me the couple $1 million, then maybe I'd give you this thing that you desperately want. But you ain't giving me shit lately.
Well, he's also like talking about, and here's what the top animation TV studio costs. You go, well, yeah, but nobody's asking you to do that.
Yeah.
Like you theoretically, if you wanted to make like a 10-minute cartoon, you could hire a bunch of indie animators and do it. There are YouTube channels that do that,
Yeah.
So
he's trying to compare. He's trying to compare like studios that make Demon Slayer and stuff.
I think he's pulling double duty, which is one, if you really want me to do that, give me an insane amount of money. But two, nobody's allowed to complain about how short and shitty these animations are. Because, well, I don't have 1.9.
You didn't give me enough
man.
money for that.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want it, you got to pay for it. It's like, well, I don't know, man. Just why are you making these little shitty 50? Why did you tell us to fund animation, and then you come back to us and you go, look at this 5 minutes of Isom punching the wall or whatever, and you're like, well, that's not. I don't know. What do I do with this? How many times am I going to watch this? You think when you give a guy money for animation, he's going to make like an animated show with like characters talking to each other and stuff, not just random sizzle reels.
All right, let me see here.
A film at that tier runs 4 billion yen, roughly $25 million. So some of your favorite animes, those guys are spending like $1 million an episode. So why is it so expensive? Well, because animation is just drawing, and drawing is slow. A single episode
I didn't know
needs
animation
somewhere
was
around.
drawing, Eric. Thank you. That's helpful.
Drawing is slow.
Is there like this? At some point, I understand YouTubers. You got to kind of like act like you're in a place of knowing. Therefore, your audience is being informed, and they're coming to you for information. And there's some sort of dominance between the broadcaster and the audience type thing. But like at some point, you got to be like, dude, you're just like insulting. Like
you think you
animation.
know
After you go through this conversion of yen to dollars and all this, you're like, now, just so you know, animation take a lot of time because they like to grab the pencil and do some drawing. What the fuck, man? It's like you did the math, and now you're gonna go. Just so you know, they do some drawing.
That's why you want to know why it takes so long, because it takes time to draw shit, and that's what animation is, just drawing some shit.
And like he's looking at you like, hey, you dummies. the implication is, dummies, you didn't give me any money, and you want it now, you want it right, or you want it now. By the way, for the Fans Fest pinup book, 4141, thank you for that. And then Shane Davis has his beautiful Starlight Cats campaign, which is creeping up on $24,000. I hope we can get it to 25. We got to do like fire tonight for this. I think we can do it though. We'll find out.
If you don't mind, let me share this because it actually has to do with the animation stuff.
Okay, hold on 1 second, Shane. Let me get back to where we were. Okay. Add to stage.
This is a sign up for Inglorious Rex 4. Now, this is AI animation, of course, but the sign up's live. You can either go to 9 Lives Comics or you can go to Back Me Bro. Either one. The campaign's going to be mirrored on both sides. Everybody, make sure your address is changed. A lot of people are trying to change their address last minute. We're in full fulfillment. Yanzi's mailing books out daily. Make sure your address is up to date. I want to give this a play.
Oh, yeah. Pigeon.
How many yen did you spend on this?
It's like basically free. Shane, that is you. That is shameless. The character looks just like you.
Oh!
Crowned in Chaos. Next title.
So we're going to be launching this on Back Me Bro and 9 Lives Comics. Make sure to go sign up. We are offering a big discount to the sign-ups, okay? There's going to be, save yourself a lot of money on the campaign by getting on the sign-up list. And this could be the last book. It's definitely going to be the last book in the first chapter, story arc of Inglorious Rex. I'm probably going to take a break from it for a little bit, or maybe I just go into 5. I have no idea, but it'll be a good stopping point for me depending on how I feel. But we're gonna end this in our this first story arc anyways. It's gonna be great. I don't want to spoil it. Some people are still getting 3. Make sure to sign up. You're going to want to be on that mailing list. Thank you.
100%. All right, here is
that shit's cool, man. I gotta play more with AI.
Yeah, Shane is getting to be really good at it.
A lot of that was trained off of actual panels from the book. So, you know,
using Seed Dance,
a couple of different ones, yeah. But I mean, it wasn't ever just like all of that is from every sequence.
Ryan Blue Thunder says, I've read that Ocean Casino Resort in Borgata have the best suites in AC. Borgata's beautiful. It really is beautiful. But we had some people pushing us around. We did have some fucking faggots who were trying to make it so that we could not host the event anywhere. They were trying to cancel us. Where does the Stewart family with gun shooting at the kid's head in the neighborhood? Chicago? What? Yeah, they're like on a military base, I would think. Blocka, son. Jon Stewart's dad, says Pete Callen. Shane doesn't have HBO. He has HB. No, Travis Perrick. Which is interesting. Let me see. Oh, wow, now this is going to get interesting. That's Eric Winberg. Manco Plush says RFV, Rant for Vengeance. 15-year-old Irish punk, and he's my hero. Eric the Bunks did a short on him. That's hilarious. You got to pull it up. Let's go. Woo, says Eric Winberg. Somewhere in Australia, Liam is silently crying that you called this kid a son and not him, says Blade Bevel. P. Count says, kid, do your homework, go to bed, and shut the fuck up. For the Fans Fest book, Don't Ship to Norway, Mino by Book, says Run Arneson. Rune Arneson. No, I guess not, man. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. F these hoe-ass roads, Isom would say, says Ovaltine Patrol. Yashmataru says Gold Power Ranger had pyramid stuff, thus Egypt shit.
Did he have a lot of pyramid shit? I mean, I kind of remember that.
Regular Goody Two-Shoe says, it is. All right, let me get back. Let's finish this Eric July video, and then we can call it a night. If you want to. I mean, that's what we'll do.
Let's bang through it.
Let's see what I think Eric's going to ask people for money.
Like 300,000 individual drawings, 300 to 500 cuts, each one needing multiple key drawings.
Don't give him money. Give up your money.
Like in-betweeners. Production companies put actual animation at 60 to 70% of the budget, and the Japanese animators doing that work are famously paid per drawing at rates that draw international criticism, but that's for another video. Even at those rates, however, the math still lands on, at minimum, the floor is 6 figures an episode. Now, this is the part where I think most people, they just don't really understand, and it's really the whole video, I guess. The show you love probably doesn't make money. In Japan, most anime isn't funded by like a studio. It's funded by a production committee. 4 to 12 companies pull the money together. You got like a manga publisher, a toy company, even a label, a broadcaster, a game developer even. And sometimes, yes, the studio itself will be part of that committee. And each entity involved owns like a slice. And each slice maps to like some sort of revenue stream, obviously. The key company controls, like, let's say, the merchandise. The label can control like the soundtrack, and the broadcaster controls obviously the domestic airing of the actual show. So ask yourself why a toy company would put money into an anime. Seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? They're not betting on the anime itself. They're betting on figures and cards,
selling figures. The anime is a loss leader. He learned the phrase loss leader.
Routinely earns more than the show that it
I learned so much from this.
And the licensing income keeps flowing years after a series will end, because the characters keep selling long after anybody's still watching. That is a loss leader. You hear me use that term a lot. The show can lose money, and the committee still wins because the show exists to sell everything else. And the studio, the people who actually made it, they're not.
No, I don't think he is.
I don't think he is using the word correctly.
Yeah,
a loss leader is an item that a store sells at a low price to get shoppers into the store. I don't think it applies to this situation.
No, the animation in his situation is actually more of like a commercial for the product. And
it would be a loss leader if the anime was very cheap to obtain, but it convinced you to buy other things.
Free comic book day is a loss leader.
Yeah,
where all the books from there are free. You get to choose 2 of them, but the idea is you're going into the store to get your free 2 comics, so that you'll buy other comics at full price.
Regardless, I don't think this is necessarily true. I mean, a lot of these animes he's talking about become Blu-ray sets and everything else, and then they make
many anime become profitable by being anime before toys or anything else entered.
Yeah, I don't know where he's coming up with this information. I mean, and we're in a world now where, like, I don't know, Demon Slayer makes whatever it does when it goes into theater. I mean, like,
the box office is
I
huge
don't
for some
think
of
he
these.
knows what the fuck he's talking about at all, and somehow he's just word vomiting a bunch of shit at the audience. Anime, I mean, as long as I've been alive, people have been buying like cassette tapes and DVDs and expensive box sets and collector's editions of anime. Like,
This
I
is
don't
like saying American comic books are a loss leader, like that. No, they don't make any money from Batman. It's just selling Batman merchandise, but it's still not the correct usage of the term loss leader.
Anime movies make way more money than you think.
First up, we have the Studio Ghibli movies. They take up almost half the list, ranging from $137 million for The Wind Rises up to $396 million for Spirited Away. And in case
what the fuck are you talking about, Eric?
They just put Evangelion back in the theaters. I almost went.
Yeah. Well, the Studio Ghibli movies, they kind of annually come back in theaters like every other year or every year. They'll put them in theater for a month or something like that. I mean, we're getting into semantics of it.
Well,
but
here's why this doesn't make any sense. As he's going, well, because the anime doesn't really make money. It's the toys and all this surrounding shit. And you go, well, yeah, but you make all that. So theoretically, you should just make, by your own judgment or whatever, you should be saying, I should spend all my money on an animation because that will help me sell all my toys and tchotchkes. you are all of these production companies supposedly that you're bringing up.
Yeah. All right. A little more Barrick here. Can't get enough.
On the committee, they don't really see any like streaming residuals or anything like that. They get paid to produce the actual thing, so they're getting like a production fee. Once that happens, that's really the end of it, and that's why you keep hearing about beloved studios operating on these very, very thin margins while the franchise itself prints money. That's how it is, and that's really the structure of this industry. Now, getting things back to the Rippaverse, I can't really run a business like that. I can't have such a loss leader. There's no toy company or conglomerate like underwriting me, no broadcaster, no music label, no committee spreading the risk across a dozen different like balance sheets. When the Rippaverse spends $1, it's company dollars. The profit has to go to making our most profitable items, the books. So I cannot spend several hundred.
Well, then why do you?
Much, man.
I really hate him too. He's such a fucking asshole.
Just go. It wouldn't make a lot of money. I wouldn't make money from it, so that's why I'm not making it.
It would cost too much for me. Like it's not even that it wouldn't make money. It costs too much money to make something. I'm sure it would make money if it was good, but
Eric,
it's
why don't
out
you
of
make
our
a theme
budget.
park? It would cost too much money. I got it. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't need any other
theme parks. What are you talking about? No money.
I think
They're
I
loss
even
leaders.
said it. I think I even said it. But how the hell is he in this situation where he's arguing with his audience over why he won't make animation?
Because he promised them animation like a dummy. He went to them and he said, give me money to make an animation. And now he's putting out little shit clips. And they're going, hey, I thought you were going to make like a show. And he's like, you thought we were going to go make a show? You don't know about yen? You know what yen is? I ain't got it out of yen. So
it was at
we ain't
Mac
making
Club.
no goddamn show.
It
And
was
you're
at
like,
Mac Club. It was the Mac Club thing.
How in the fuck does this guy talk so much and say nothings as pop culture rocks? I don't know.
But just imagine for a minute that every single day that you wake up, you need to delete all of your message bank and all of your wife's message bank because it is entirely full of people masturbating. And it's just full of people fucking jerking off and gay porn noises. First up. So that people can leave your message before the next day when the same thing happens.
I love that.
I gotta be honest, I can't get off anymore unless I'm leaving it as a message on Liam's machine. It just doesn't hit the same way.
Let me see. Rashimataru says, I thought he was partnered with Frank Miller. Who? Eric July?
No, he's partnered with Todd McFarlane, of course.
Todd McFarlane. Yeah.
Toddy.
That's funny because yeah. All right. Anyway, okay. Yeah, Todd McFarlane did an appearance with Jeff Johns to promote. Jeff Johns went, hey, you want to make some Ghost Machine figures? And he did make a Geiger action figure, and Todd's taking pictures with him, putting it on his website. You know, Geiger. Didn't happen
Eric
with
doesn't
those
have a single picture with Todd McFarlane.
No, it's a shame. You'd think he would.
Grand and call it like marketing or something like that, which brings me to why we set up our recent animation fund through Ripperworks. Go back to that committee for a second, because those companies weren't stupid. They solved an actual real problem. Animation costs more than any one party can justify on its own, so they got a group together where everybody puts in and everybody has a reason to want it made. That structure, it works for them. It's kind of sound. The issue is who ends up owning the thing at the end and, you know, what they really want out of it. So we took that same sort of idea and pointed it, you know, right there to the people who actually want the animation to happen. And that's you all. That's what Ripperworks is. Instead of like a toy conglomerate underwriting a show to move figures, it's really the audience like funding these efforts, because they're the ones that want to see this happen. They want to see the characters move. Now, if you want to continue to support those efforts, the fund is
there. It is
for a second wave, and it's past 150,000. We appreciate you guys so much. But that's the direct way that you can see more Ripperverse characters animated. So when you ask
more Ripperverse characters animated,
or
oh boy, not a show, just more characters animated. He's still not promising a show. That's the worst part.
Duper's delight.
At some point, I'll feel like I have enough money from you fucking pay pigs, and then maybe I'll make a fucking show.
Well, yeah, it's like I've told you how much money we need. Balls in your court. Okay, here's where you can send the money. I don't know. Look at the look on his face. That is Duper's delight. I mean, it really is. Like, you fucking idiots. You know, yeah, keep sending me money. Yeah, that like 6 seconds that I just showed you of Ice on punching the ground. Sure, that was 15,000. Sure, absolutely. It wasn't like, you know,
Well,
for $1,000, you paid some fucking hobbyists. I would hope.
Yes, I meant Todd. For some reason, I mixed them up. Says Josh.
Yeah. When he did that Mac Club thing, and that was one of the perks, if we get enough money, we'll do animation. That's where it started at. Like, there was no gauge. You could never tell, like, how much money he was getting to animation. It was just like this endless, and I said then, it's just like this endless thing. Like, it's always like the carrot that you can never get, right? Like, it's always out of the donkey's reach. And then he went up and put a meter on it. I'm just like, I'm still scratching my head at it, because even though he hit the meter and he's doing it, he's now doing it again, saying, "Well, do you want more?" It's just like such a carrot on a stick thing. Like, but I still like. I mean, like, it must be super profitable. Like, there's got to be a reason that he keeps doing this. It's got to be like
super profitable. It's well, I mean, it is, right? Like, his business needs operating expenses, I'm willing to bet. And so, what he's doing is he's just saying, I can make animation for way less. As it turns out, I can make animation for way less than I can trick you into thinking that it costs more than it does. So this 6 seconds of animation, you guys give me $150,000, and what it costs to make animation, more than that. So if you want to see some more, send it my way. All of his videos have one purpose: give me money. I need your money.
But he's got nobody watching his shit anymore. I thought he's getting like no views at this point.
Yeah.
When he does a video,
run dry.
No, like when he does a video about how like everyone's racist, then like black people are racist against white people. Like if he does that video, he gets 60,000 views. But when he does one of these videos,
25,000, 15,000. I mean, these numbers are fine.
Yeah, they're not bad. Pop Culture Rock says he's soaking these fucking imbeciles and they like it. I mean, I just, maybe we'll see.
Thing is coming, or film like that or something is coming. That's the honest answer. We love to do it, of course. It's just we can't take the funds from the foundation of the company to invest in something that is incredibly hard to get a return on, even for the most popular anime. The best way to help make this happen is, of course, to get involved with Ripple Works.
So there you go, guys.
Give me $1. Give me $1. Brother, can you spare a dime?
That's the best way to get it done, is just to give him, give him money there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What's the best way that I can get you to make animation for me? Well, give me money.
See, that's the weird thing, is that it's like, I don't know. He's not even promising anything. It would actually be less embarrassing if he just was said, "Here's my campaign, for this animated product." That's the other thing. There's no like passion there. Like, guys, I really want to do an animated episode
of this.
I have a dream. Yeah, putting it out there as, I don't know, if you guys pay me for it, I'll do it, I guess.
I'll make some shit. Like,
now I don't want to pay you to do it, because it doesn't even sound like you want to do it.
It doesn't look that good. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to let everybody go. We went for 3.5 hours, which is good for me. And I want to thank everybody. Please do back the For the Fans Fest pinup book. Back Shane Davis's Starlight Cats. Go over to the Cyberfrog store, the All Caps Comics store on Back Me Bro. Type in Swain, SWAIN, at checkout for 50% off. And of course, the eBay store is live right now with some new prints. Oh no, the prints all sold out. I just put 3 more prints up there. They just sold out. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let me see. We got one last super chat here. Russell Hall says, saw a cartoon of Tucker Carlson, RF Kennedy, Alex Jones on a Velociraptor and some chick team up to fight George Soros. How much did that cost? $1 million kajillion yen. And that's the problem. That's what we're dealing with right now. It's just too expensive. If you want to see more of that, give us more money. Thanks, Vito. Appreciate your joining us tonight. I got to be on your show at some point. I want to try Biggest Problem with just you and me, and really try to make that show work. Do a good episode of Biggest Problem.
I think we should. We can talk about pie, cake.
Yeah, I would do
Schnitzel.
That. And Shane, thank you so much. As usual, I appreciate it. You're a soldier. Back Me Bro is awesome. And thank you for being here. I know you've been streaming like all night, so thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a sleepy boy.
Shane fired up a stream. Darcipio says, thanks, guys. We'll see you again.
YouTube.com/Vito. I'll have some videos up tomorrow.
your Patreon? You want to tell people?
No, just my regular YouTube channel is good.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Yep.
What do you faggots want?